do 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 do. Okay, we are hot. Good evening, everyone. Well, at least good evening to Phantom, who has been here for a bit. Welcome in, Little Otter. I do have some important stuff to talk about. I'm going to wait a moment or two to see if people are going to come in before I start saying stuff because, well, I'd like to avoid repeating myself as much as possible. Honey, welcome in, little Foxy. How are you, little good boy? I'm just chilling and playing around in my homeworld. Nice. Well, as long as you're having fun. And there is Honey, and there's 4 people so far. Hi, Honey. You are a very, very good boy. That thing up out of my way a little bit. There we go. It's better. I don't need to stare at myself that much. Hello, Wild. Good evening, good evening. Just going to wait till it rolls over. Yep, it is officially 7. Caddie. Yes, I know you're blushing. I know. I mean like that. Hello, all you amazing beings. Hello, Fopsy Woo. Hello, my love. And I'm actually glad you are still in the room because what I want to talk about is actually very important and is relevant to you specifically, too. And I've been meaning to talk about this. I have been thinking a lot over the last couple of weeks about streaming and about the time spent doing so and how it affects both of us. And I'm going to admit, some of it, hello, Valerie. Hello. Welcome in as well. Some of this stuff I had actually thought about myself several times in the past, pretty in depth, but it didn't sink in till I heard it coming out of someone else's mouth. And that was because Fopsy and I were talking about streaming. And it hit home when I heard her tell me certain things that were affecting her from whenever she was streaming and from when I'm streaming. And you might think about stuff. You might even feel it straight up, both sides of a story, but it's not until you hear it from another person's mouth the same exact way you're thinking it that it really smacks you in the face and it goes, oh my God. Yeah, exactly that. And yes, it is affecting me too in the same ways. What I don't want to do and what we have both done to each other accidentally was turn this particular room into a no-fly zone 4 out of our 5 nights of the week after work. Because there's someone in here streaming every day but Thursday on a weekday. This is definitely a problem. And I didn't even realize it as much until I squeezed in this Friday here these last 2 weeks. A lot because I realized how much time I was spending in this room streaming, sitting in VR chat, talking to everyone. Last week it was around 12 hours of evening time. And then you add another 15 to 20 minutes beforehand of me getting set up. And sometimes a little bit after that before I actually got out. And that basically turned this entire room where our good gaming rigs are into a place where the other person can't be. And also, in the same time, when I'm sitting here streaming, I'm not doing a lot of other things that I also want to do. A lot of other hobbies that I'd like to do. And I feel like I overcommitted myself in a lot of ways here because that way it limits the times that I can be sewing. Those are the times that I can be playing games that I don't want to really just make into a stream, just relaxing, having fun type situations. And actually using my computer and my desk for fun. Using this room as it was intended, as a good place. Hello, Bree Fluff. Welcome in there, cutie. After a lot of thinking, a lot of deep thought, I definitely have decided that I am going to be only streaming. Mala, hello. Welcome in. I am going to be reducing my streaming to Mondays only for the time being. Very contemplative. That is how I am today, Mala. How are you? I don't want to stop streaming. I do love doing this. But doing it for 3 days out of the week I found out as of last weekend and this week, it was too much. I'm chilling. Excellent. I'm glad. And yeah, Valerie, really. I do like to stream. I really enjoy the interaction here. But I also realize my life's interesting, but it's not interesting enough that I generate stuff to talk about 3 times in a week. I was barely squeezing 2, and then I put that 3rd day on myself, and I found, wow, I'm really pushing my ability to find things to talk about for 3 days. Hi, Yoshi. Nope, no hints. I like to keep it a surprise. Take care of yourself first, and we respect. Thank you. I really appreciate that. The good news is I'm going to do my best to make sure that Monday streams will be more unrestricted. As far as I'm willing to go up till 11 p.m. if conversation is still going on. Probably not any later than that because I do need to make sure I can get to bed before work the next day. Which, honestly, fair. Kiss chat. Sure, you can get a kiss here. Just pull the camera in. Yep. There you go. Gave you a kiss. And put you back where you need to be. Maybe up a little more. Camera controls are always a little fiddly. That'll probably do. Absolutely, that's understandable. Thank you. I also celebrate my birthday as well. Happy birthday, Mala. And Honey is blushing. Hello, any hints of the next full set video? No, Yoshi, I am not giving any hints whatsoever. I like to keep them a surprise. I got plenty of stuff. Awesome. I am very glad you got good stuff there, Mala. It was interesting when I also heard Fopsy mention that I also am very loud when I'm streaming. I knew I was loud. I didn't realize how loud I am. I'm excited. Excellent. Well, I'm glad you are. Should be out on Monday. But I do my best to try and keep myself extremely calm and low-leveled voice. But even I'm apparently... I am loud. I'm not denying this. I'm not arguing. I agree. I probably was really loud, and I feel bad about that. Hello to Fopsy, and Loella's giving some pets. Thank you, Loella. But this was a hard decision because every little bit of time I've spent streaming has made me want to stream more because I want to achieve. I want to do better. The only problem being loud when you're having fun. I know, but I don't want to allow the other person out of the house. That's the problem. I don't want to make someone else feel unhappy because I am happy. Hi, Parpar, and hello, Crystal. And hi, Buffy. Good evening, good evening. Yeah, losing access to our computers 4 out of 5 nights a week, streaming 8+ hours a week while working 45 plus events each weekend, just keep adding to the point I burnt out. good chance I'll do one night a week when I return to. I do miss it lots. But I need to recover and take care of myself too. Absolutely. Absolutely. I am okay with that as well. Thank you for the smooches as well, Buffy. Um, but this wasn't a snap decision. I actually thought about this from the point when Fopsy first told me that she was going to take a little time off. No fun. Okay, yeah. Self-care is important? Absolutely. So I didn't just jump on this like willy-nilly. Honestly, I feel... Cuddle Caddie. Thank you, Buffy. I feel like watching the numbers and watching stats kept pushing me to want to stream more and want to stream longer. And to some extent, I'm happy about that. And I'm happy I have made progress and I have grown significantly in the year and a quarter-ish since I've started this little journey here that we've all been riding along. I mean, I went from... but it's so hard. Can't we just ignore it? Yeah, self-care is hard. I agree, love. um, but yeah, it was so alluring. Please ignore it. Do take care of it, absolutely, and thank you for the loves there, Phantom. I appreciate that. We both Fopsy and I. That's going to be a lot of hours gone. I know. Please don't ignore your health. Absolutely, we gotta pay attention to our healths. I know that that I won't be on here with you as many hours. I know that knocks off several hours a week of interaction with me. The good news, though, is I intend to actually use a Maple. Imagine doing self-care. Imagine. Well, thank you for the good first-time chat there, Miss Maple, and a good thing to say for the thing that you say. I appreciate that. Thank you, lovely lady. Also says definitely health comes first. It's Maple. It is Maple. Maple is a wonderful, wonderful dear. And I'm happy to see her tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for shouting out the lovely, lovely dear. I appreciate. She's amazing. She is. Bedoing? What bedoing? Why bedoing? Something went bedoing. Stream manager. What was the thing? Oh, Maple, thank you for following. Oh, that's really nice of you. You're such a sweet lady. And I certainly hope your recovery is going well. Let me go get my pizza. You are allowed to get your pizza. I approve of pizza. I wish I could eat more myself. The cheese has been really hitting me the last few times I've had it, so... Imagine eating cheeseburger late at night. Couldn't be me. Yeah, Par, eat your cheeseburger. Eat them burgers. But as Fopsy said, we both work full-time jobs. I'm not going to say it's the most taxing, but it is still taxing, and it's a lot of hours a week, followed by a streaming night when either of us was streaming was barely any time after work before we started, followed by barely any time after that before we went to bed. Meaning a stream night, if I was streaming 2 nights a week, that meant I basically had no after work time. And in the same respect, I would have no access to the game room if it wasn't my stream night, except for Thursday, which was also grocery night. So I'd leave work, and go straight to the grocery store, and I'd be back about 2 hours later, and I'm tired. So I didn't really get much fun out of the one time I did have free time. And I was stopping enjoying VR for VR. I bought this equipment because I wanted to have fun in VR. And now on the weekends, I wasn't feeling like... I didn't want to go to any of the meetups. I didn't want to strap on my headset and have fun. It felt more like a something. I felt like people were expecting me to go do things, and it didn't feel like it was something that I was choosing to do. And as of doing this, this was also something that I chose to do, and I was scheduled to do it, and I felt obligated to do it. And it just turned into a cycle of I just kept making the situation worse and worse for myself by adding more time, going longer on every single day. And I was I was burning my candle at both ends, and that wasn't healthy. I haven't gotten to the point where I was fully crashing myself. And I did see the request. I'll let you and Valerie both in after I've finished a little bit of this. I wanted to get some of this out before I had anyone on in the room with me, if that's okay. Um, Hugging. Thank you. I love your beautiful voice. It's relaxing. Aw, thank you. I try my best to keep my voice at a calm, relaxing, soothing level. I hate my own voice, but I do my best to control it whenever possible. I know how that feels when it comes to school, VRC, and gaming. Absolutely. um, like, I got myself a Lego set in mid January that I really wanted to build because I had commitments of things to do on weekends a lot and streaming, and then Fopsy streaming on those other nights, and then more commitments on every weekend, and people expecting me to go to things and do things for them and with them. I still haven't built that airplane that I picked up that I really, genuinely want to spend time putting together. I very much want to do that. But between all my time commitments with everything and everyone and this and that, um, and my desire to make sure I was getting this fursuit completed before Anthrocon because I really want to make sure that's done, and still needing time to relax, the hours were disappearing. The weeks are just disappearing. And fortunately, yes, the fursuit's coming together, but still, I didn't have time for. I haven't done games for fun for months. I have not. I have not had much time for me, period, for months. And I I can't keep that up, obviously. Um, Catch up here a little bit. It becomes a chore to where you just do more or less the same thing over and over and on. I feel that absolutely part bar. And yeah, Mala, ooh, Lego. Bob says, Caddie's absolutely speaking what we've both been on our minds. We love streaming. We love hanging out. We love you all in VR. Life balance is difficult, and we've not been taking care of our own needs. That is absolutely exactly the fact. Valerie says, yeah, honestly, sounds like you need some lessons from the book of the cat. And Maple is back with the pizza. Yay, pizza! And besides that airplane I picked up, I have another airplane I got on clearance that I really wanted to build too. And Fopsy got me this beautiful medieval village set. It's a really big one that I really, really, really want. And I really, really want to build and add to my medieval section of Legos. And it's sitting there in a box because I hadn't had time for it. I didn't have time. And what do I keep doing? Adding more time to things that I do. Taking away more of that free time by adding this Friday on. And yeah, obviously this is going to be the last Friday for committed wise, at least for now. If I feel like doing other days of streaming, I may add them in here and there, but just as a temporary status. Maybe I'll come on and chat. Maybe I'll play games. If I have a lot of things to talk about and I have a free night and I want to come on, fine. Elsewise, I'm not going to do it more than once a week. Because now, I'm not going to complain about what money I've gotten out of Twitch and streaming and all that. I appreciate every penny all of you have given me. They are wonderful. Every dollar, every sub, every gift sub, every donated bit is 100% appreciated. However, it's nowhere near what my actual job pays me. Flat out. Just put that right there. I made way less at this last year, and even if this year's current trend were to continue, which I don't see as sustainable, that people would keep giving me as much as they are giving me the last couple of months. I wholeheartedly appreciate that. I really do. But obviously I can't quit my job to keep doing this, because job pay bill, job make house, job give food. This wouldn't even cover the mortgage every month. This wouldn't even cover the internet bill, let alone anything else monthly. So that's a little less than a sustainable option. I tend to be more emotional and yet internalize a lot, which is why I burned out first. Glad Caddie is taking steps to prevent the same. Love you, Senja, and proud of you. Thank you, Fopsy Wobbin. Yay, pizza. What kind? I agree. What kind is it, Maple? What did you get on there? Valerie says, I was enjoying a lot of time with you, though. I know. See, the thing is, I might come on VR for fun and not to be standing here talking to a camera for 4 hours. That's the trick. VR won't have to be a chore other than that one point of the week, in which point I will feel less like a chore and will feel more just like fun. Luella says, you're sensitive being and need to take better. Absolutely. Bill pay is good. I agree, Mindy. Job keeps you from living under bridge like Troll. Very much so. And I like my house. I like electricity. I like food. I like the fact that I'm comfortably sorted, as it were. I ain't rich, but I ain't poor. And I like keeping that way. But I'm not going to stop here. I do like this. I like to live life to its fullest. Absolutely. And if I'm trying to live my life to its fullest, I need to actually take some time to live it, besides just trying to side work every spare hour I can squeeze out of myself between work, sleep, work, sleep, work, sleep. And that's... I actually, for the longest time, was thinking adding Friday on would be a really good thing for me. And like maybe Fopsy would stream on Thursday, and then I would take Friday over. I am glad that I opted against that Fopsy never took me up on that offer in the past. Because just 2 weeks of doing this, and this is literally the second Friday, I'm feeling it. And I don't want that. I was feeling burnout of topic. Because though it's a special, his streaming is work, it's a special kind of tired once you wrap up. Absolutely. I didn't realize till I started streaming how much energy it took. Even when I was doing shorter streams, like 2 hours, I would get off and I would be like, I was like, wow, I'm wiped. Granted, I'd worked all day before that, and then I streamed for a couple hours, and even though I'd eaten dinner beforehand, I was energy hungry. I needed food. I needed stuff after that. I was amazed at how much it took out of me. It's nice to see people learning and enacting lessons I've known from too young. You see, the thing is, I knew this lesson. The problem is, you don't always see it coming. It creeps up on you that you're doing too much. And it's not until you hit that point where you just, that is too much. I never wanted to overcommit my free time. I never wanted to overschedule every day of the week. And then it happened. I think it more was noticeable when more people were expecting me to do things for them on the weekends, know your limitations, absolutely. That is very key. People were more expecting me to do things on the weekends with and for them. Come the last quarter of this last year and up into the first few months of this year, and it was really starting to strike home that I didn't have me time. There were a lot of weeks in a row where I barely got to even sit down to do anything I wanted to do. In fact, the working on the fursuit project, I was so frustrated that several weeks in a row, I didn't get to do anything on that project. And I'd wanted to. And I realized, I'd been, not by my own hand, committed on all of those weekends in a row. And I had been not allowed to relax. And I had committed myself to streaming 2 nights a week and grocery shopping one night. And then when Fopsy's streaming, then I'm trying my best to stay calm because now my fun space isn't in use space. 3 days at 3 hours is manageable. It is true. But for me, after working 40 to 45 hours a week, trying to squeeze in 3 days, even 2 days, has been really committing on us. And the fact that when you add both of us together, that makes 4 days out of the week, if we're both streaming as we had been, at 4 hours each day, that's a total of 16 hours of the week that we were busy in this room. And that's an easy, small estimate, because there are quite a few times Fopsy went to midnight. Not 11, not 10, midnight. I was stretching it to 11 most nights there recently, and that's a lot. That's over the 4-hour mark on a single stream. Even work, Caddie and I have been able to knock out a full fursuit in 2 weeks. Fact that the current project has taken so long further shows how little time we really have to our other hobbies. That is a fact. Yeah, you've seen it a few times. Eep. Definitely need to learn from the kitty. Yeah, Luella, you are a smart kitty in a lot of ways. I'm a dumb lion who needs to learn the same lesson over and over again, no matter how many times I've seen it in other people. And how many times we've noted that we didn't want to have that happen when we saw their friends that would be committing themselves to this project and that project and this event they have to be at and this thing they have to do every week, etc., to the point where every minute of your free time is scheduled fun. And when it's all every minute of your day of the week is scheduled fun, it's no longer fun. And you lose you. You lose the ability to see you as you. I hope you know I don't expect anything of you or anyone. I've seen you both stretching yourselves thin, and I am honestly so glad you're committing to this. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And I apologize that I let myself do that. I didn't want to. I kept looking at numbers. I kept looking at stats and thinking, if I do this, I can increase. If I do this, I can get faster. If I do this, I can get these numbers up more. And Parpar's making notes. Good Parpar. And I kept wanting to see those numbers go up. And I'll admit, Twitch does tease you with some of those little achievement goals. Okay, I know they don't mean much of anything. Oh, it's a cute one there, Luella. Like the total hours streamed and the total hours watched goals on there. And I was like, ooh, I want to make those numbers go up. I can make those numbers go up. Yeah, I achieved the first one that was 250 total watch hours. And I'm over 400 on the way to the 500 hours of having streamed. But pushing to make that thing become a goal, if I'm not doing this as my full-time job, that's not a thing that I should really be aiming towards. That's not a day-to-day I should be grinding as many hours as possible towards achieving. Because all that means is, congratulations, your stream was live for 500 hours. Were those 500 useful hours? Were those 500 hours you had fun on? Were those 500 hours other people actually got to enjoy? If any of those things are answered no, it's not really worth it. And the total watched hours ones, the first goal is 250,000 hours total watched by other people. Yes, that means it's the multiple of, like, right now there's 14 people watching. So if that was a full hour, then it would count as 14 hours towards that goal. There's all your math. But still, in the year and a quarter I've been doing this, and the fact that I've streamed, I think it was like 414 or something hours on the last time I looked there, I've made about 3,000 on the way to that first 250. That's a goal I don't expect to meet for an age and a half. I've been teaching my owner that he has limits and to take care of herself. Aww. Yay, good. Make sure that everyone does take care of themselves. This is actually extremely important. That sorry. Yeah, I read that the way it was typed up the first. Yes, that she has limits and to take care of herself. Absolutely. And I hope she does take care of herself too. I hope all of you do. Don't butter too much bread with what little you have. Now, I'm still going to do what I can to make my streams as entertaining as possible. Having a full week between streams means I'll have more to talk about on a Monday. I am a good emotional support goo. Yes, you are. Good emotional support goo, Kitty. So, I will be looking to maybe at worst take some notes throughout the week of things I want to talk about that happen between Tuesday and the next Monday. But usually I'm pretty good at remembering the interesting stuff to gab about, no matter how long it's been. I was making it all the way from stuff that happened on Thursday to talk about on Monday. Pretty sure I can manage Tuesday to Monday as well. I still forgot stuff I wanted to talk about that I thought about talking before a stream many a time. But, you know, as long as I had enough to babble about, I think you all seemed entertained. Wow. Breathe, Caddie, no cough. Good lion. So that's the state of the state. I might put up a stream here and there if I want to play games. I might even put up streams without a camera and just have a little picture of me in the lower right while I play games. But I'm not intending to. I'm not planning on that anytime soon. For now, we'll have one stream a week. I will do my best to give you 110% on that stream. I'll give you everything you need out of me for upwards of 4 hours on Mondays. And I will do my darndest to take care of me the other 6 days out of the week. Again, this does not mean I'm going to be not in VR. If anything, you have a higher probability of seeing me in VR for fun whenever I'm not effectively leashed behind a camera. I mean, hell, you guys could stream together as a possibility. We have. That doesn't work as well. I might be a silence mute, but I mainly listen and give an opinion. I appreciate that. I'm okay with opinions. But I feel bad for you because it's okay, Valerie. Don't worry. You don't have to feel bad. You see, I caught this before I really think we did any major harm to either of us. And that's the important part. I want to fix the problem before I break everything. Our relationship has not struggled or anything. Oh, Luella gave a happy, and Valerie gave a little snuggle up robe emote. I like that one. um, but we caught this early enough, so I don't feel like we're gonna have any major issues long term. Anything rolling from this, so we're gonna be okay in the end game. And I want to focus on making sure I have a happy relationship, a happy home, and any use of that free time, and the ability to use this expensive pair of goggles and vibbly voobs on my hands to actually do something that I want to do, to hang out with more people. It's 100% just as fine as we need you both happy and healthy. Absolutely. On a counterpoint, recording a YouTube video twice a week, that takes way less time. The actual recording process on that, from getting into and already completely out of fursuit, less than a half hour. So I'll probably still be recording 2 videos a week there for that. So you'll have those to look forward to. You'll be able to watch me in fursuit. I'll put it back to 2 videos a week starting, I'm not sure next week, because next week's weird with the whole civil duty thing. But after that week, knock on wood, everything will be normal again. Probably posting stuff on YouTube a total of 3 times a week. The broadcast of this, plus 2 full suit videos, so give you plenty of content to enjoy. Yeah. Normal. Normal. Normal is a very, very, in quotes, word in my world, too. I agree. But Valerie, yes, I will probably see you more online and feel less like I am sitting here speeching at the world while I do it. I have a better chance to see Luella more, and Crystal, and Silver, and Nepal, and anyone that I would have seen here. As normal as the next kid waves at Caddie. Hi, next kid. Yeah. Hi, next kid. Japsectics did a video on similar subject. He made a lot of good points too. So he was having a similar problem, problem in quotes, that we are. I think it came to a conceptual head easier. Love you can't. Well, love you too, Ella. You're a good bad girl. It came to a head a lot faster than it would have if it was just one of us streaming, because we had the perspective. I also love you. Oh, thank you, Val. And you're a good little moth. You're loved too. Because we had 2 perspectives of 2 people that were losing their free time at the same time, because we were eating up the same chunk of space and the same chunk of air. And I'm a good girl. Yes, you are a good girl. Okay, you're a good girl. We both have very different styles of streaming in VR chat. As you can tell, I am the Valium of the VR chat. I am a very calm, easygoing creature, whereas Fopsy is a ball of energy. And when we're streaming on a stream together, even if it is just her stream or my stream, it quickly becomes one of us is shut out and the other one is sitting there staring. And it's no fun for the person that's not the center of attention. You become bored. You're sitting there and like, wasting all my time here, and I'm not getting to say anything. That's no fun. It's a real problem. It doesn't feel like it, but making yourself available 24/7 is really hard work. I totally agree with you. Absolutely. Um, yeah, it is. And when we all put ourselves out there, it we're doing it for the right reasons, but that doesn't mean it's not more than what we can handle. I do love being with all of you. Incoming fluff clone. I'll let you in a bit there, Crystal. I want to get through a little bit more before I let in all the kids. um, I get that a lot. I'm trying to get better about not getting shut out. Absolutely. Waiting for VR chat to boot up anyway. Understandable. Don't rush yourself there, Crystal. It's gonna be just a little longer before I let people on in tonight. But I was really stewing on this last night, all night. I don't know if Fopsy noticed how distant I was sounding most of last evening after I came back from shopping. But I did try and hide it as best I could because I was really deep in thought about what I was going to say tonight, how I was going to approach it. And though I didn't expect too many people were going to be really mad at me for cutting down, I didn't want to disappoint anyone. And I think that was part of the key. And something Fopsy specifically said was, I don't want to disappoint people by not showing up, by not streaming. And I understand what it's like when a streamer you really like and you really look forward to seeing on, say, this time or that time, and then they're not there. They took a day off because they had to go to the doctors, or their power was out, or they needed a mental health day, or whatever. Not gonna lie, I'm realizing that both double tasking yourself and others is hard and time consuming. I do that absolutely. I'm an outlier who needs more schedule and all, but I have my reasons. Honestly, I am very much liking having a schedule. The problem is when I have this 4 hours scheduled twice a week, that makes a 4-hour hole twice a week that Fopsy cannot do what she wants scheduled. And when the weekend comes around and we need time to do things we want to do, that we want to schedule in, like time to play with Legos or time to watch that show we wanted to see on TV that's been sitting there in our queue for a week or two, and you don't have that time to schedule yourself to, it doesn't work as well. You find out how much you're overbooked and how there's no time to do the not quite scheduled things that you want to do. One disappointments me when they don't take care of themselves. Absolutely. And I am choosing self-care over ignoring self. And I am wholeheartedly doing that to make sure that if I am doing this, I keep doing it for the right reasons and not for the wrong reasons. I don't want to butter my bread too thin to the point where I am spending all my time doing this or getting ready for this. Now, I know there's a lot of people that do have enough of a committed following. They can do this as a regular job, that they're making enough that they can make it by. Either very well or acceptably well, at least. And that's cool. I may have a lot of you that are very good, solid watchers that are here most of the time. But I don't have like a dozen sugar daddies that are, dropping hundos on me constantly to make it so I could turn this into a full-time job. And I'm not telling any of you to become said sugar daddies. I don't need people to do that for me. I have a job. I like the fact that this is helping fund itself and helping fund computer upgrades or other parts of our gaming and streaming setup to make this basically cover itself so that entertaining all of you isn't costing other than time. And unfortunately, it's costing too much of that, which we're talking about right now, of course. Well, on a slightly lighter note, something did come in the mail today that was good for both of us. We both got new keyboards today. That was definitely a thing we both needed. I actually checked my Amazon order from when I got our last keyboards. That was May of 2015, so almost exactly 9 years to the month since we'd replaced these. And to the credit of those Logitech 710s, I was just now starting to see some of the letter caps go from lighted letters to lighted circles. And Logitech software no longer was supporting ability to configure the macro keys, which took up a lot of desk real estate. And we didn't want them in the first place, but they were part of the keyboard that we liked, so we accepted their existence. Note to self, give Caddie $100. You do not need to give me $100 every stream, you silly, silly head. And hello, Nick. Welcome in, Nikki. How are you tonight, Little Green? Well, you are like most people. You need a balance of time with others and time out. I'm unlike most. I need no time to myself. Difference, absolutely. I understand that. Some people definitely are bad at alone time, and other people need a certain amount of recharge time when they're not with people. And need a certain amount of sit-down time, and need a little bit of time that they can rest and rejuvenate a little bit between putting themselves out there. I am outgoing. I am definitely a very outgoing person. But even I need stop time. I need sit-down time. I love doing this. I love going to conventions. I love going and seeing a million people. I love traveling. I love all of this stuff. But I also do need time when I'm not. For instance, go to a con one weekend. Awesome. That takes up at least a Thursday through Monday morning. Cool. Exciting. But that next weekend, you won't see me leave this house. I will stay home. I will happily enjoy my my me time. Make sure you stay hydrated. Absolutely, Phantom. That is a good point. I will take that hydrate. I will take that hydrate with my right hand and place it to my mouth and drink the water. I'm an ambivert. I need to spend time with introverts. You like making us come out of our houses and be with you. I see how it is. Meow. Meow. But the keyboard we upgraded to is much smaller than our previous ones. It's still a 104 key keyboard. Instead of 104 plus plus like a dozen macro keys or whatever they all were. I don't remember for sure. And a heck of a lot less border. We got a Dragon something keyboard. I can't remember the name of it. And it is no, I come into your house and be with you. I'm okay with that. you may come sit on our couch and be a cute kitty. Um, the spacing and the layout of the actual keyboard zone almost identical to the previous one. The difference is the other one had like a big side bevel off, sloping section off to the side on both sides, plus another space around it on the top and the left side where the macro keys were. And it had an attached on wrist rest, which I'll admit was kind of nice in of itself, especially since the thing was such a boat. Gave me something to support my wrists. But it did take up a heck of a lot of desk for both of us, and this one doesn't. Also, that one took 2 USB ports. It had this chonky fat boy cable that ended in 2 big orange USB heads. This one has a detachable USB-C cable that takes 1 port on the computer side. Outside sucks. LOL. I should know. I used to spend time out there. Yeah, now you're an inside kitty. The only negative is the previous keyboard did have a USB port on the back of it, which is where both of us plugged in our wireless mouse each. So we lost one big USB plug in the back of the computer, but well, then we replaced it with the mouse's pluggy, which is fine. Yeah, Valerie, it's okay time. I will let you guys in. I think we're okay now. We're at normality. Biggity bob size this. Social thing. Online friends. I know Ella asked to come in. Where are you? There you are. You're allowed in too. I'm in the bathhouse off to the left. Well, if you're facing the building when you come in, just turn left and you'll see the bathhouse across the river. And Crystal, yes, whenever you boot up, whenever VRChat does start for you, you're welcome in too. Didn't I accept you? I thought I accepted you. Try again. Online friends. No, oh, there's Crystal. There she is. Oh, it's PC only. I'm sorry. Well, you know what? Let me go find another world then. This is actually my home world. So, search worlds. It's in the overheating room. Got it. I'm going to go cherry. See if there's any good cherry blossoms that I can go to. I need someplace that's got a green dot. Okay. New instance. Invite plus. I'm actually going to drop a portal so I can take a second to make my camera anchor to local. I just messed everything up. Camera. Go back out a little. Down. Rotate. There we go. That's bad. I lost my portal. I was too slow. Too slow. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'll fix that in a second. Changing the world would be nice for me. Dat file size. Yeah, I apologize. Give me just a second. I'm working on that. I failed. Submit. Cherry Blossom Island. That was the one I was clicking on, I believe. New instance. Invite plus. Join. Wish I had a world. I'd invite you to it. How do you get your own world? I have no idea. I have never made a world. I just visit them. Sorry for the black or gray, whatever it is you're seeing right now as I'm loading. There we go. And we're anchored on me. That's... Ew. Ew. I don't like this. We're trying something else. No, this is yucky. Nope. World. Search. Don't like. I don't like this. Oh, it says Minecraft. That's why. That's ugly. Invite plus. Let's try this now. Try again. Looks like I got no moderation tonight, so my full attention is here. Oh, well, awesome. Well, thank you, Phantom. I appreciate you visiting and spending time here. TYT. Let's see if this one is not ugly. I'm not a big Minecraft fan. Well, this place is pretty simple. Let's see, is there any more to it? Oh, there's an upstairs. This is better. Okay, I think I'm happier. Ah, yes. I'm good with this. I'm good here. And there's a pretty tree. That's what I was in for. All right. Anchor. World. There we go. Now. Absolutely, you certainly may, Ella. If you noticed, I went up the stairs, and that's where I ended up. And big menu. Let's see. Social. Val, where are you? Who are you? Green world, come join. I would always love an otter there. Otters are good. I like otters. I like otters. Boop, 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 boop. There. That's how much I like otters. Tagged ya. Boof. No, not that one. No, not on clothes. And that one, I know was mentioning that they wanted to come. Oh no, I did the wrong one. That one. There, that thing. Now they tell me where you are. I'll go everywhere else first. Perfect. That's how things work. You know that, right? I committed tonight anyway, so we're going to make tonight happen one way or the other to its fullest. I'm here to entertain. Also, I will remind the Fopsy that, yes, I am owing a tickle the commander had earned on the last stream. So she is free to, at this point, give me a tickle whenever she is feeling up to it. I hope you heard that over there, love. I'll forget where you are on purpose. Don't worry. It's a pretty small world. I'm sure you'll find me. Meow to the meowsers. There's a mirror. I'm going to click the button. Click the button. Yay! Well, I can see myself now. Oh, that's a problem. Now you can't see me. No. No. Or was I just in front of the camera? No, I was just in front of the camera. That's fine. Something went ding. Why is something going ding? Oops, someone's following me. That is Matt the Fennec Fox that just followed me. Thank you, Matt the Fennec Fox. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoy your stay. It's been a very thoughtful stream today, so we're going to get into just basic relaxing from here on out. Chatting and having fun. I've gotten through all the serious parts. We're done being serious. And now we're on to just being relaxed, calm, and happy. I like calm and happy. At least until I get tickled, which, yes, Fopsy, you are free to give me the tickle whenever you feel it is time. And there is a wonderful little phantom that showed up. Hello, Otter. Welcome in. I hope you find this world as pleasing as I acceptably did. It could be worse. It's the same infamous skyline that almost every other world has when they have a nighttime cityscape. And there's Ella as she jumps off the building. And Crystal showed up. Excellent, excellent. Same night city background. Absolutely. Same one. I'm okay with that. I heard a noise.
Oh.
There you are, puppy. Good evening, good girl.
Good evening.
I hope you've been enjoying the more talkative stream that I've had so far today.
Yeah.
Let's back off so we can see each other here. I don't want you to not be allowed to be on camera. And you can see more of that tree. I like the tree.
I think you messed up. You tried to join my world.
I did. I accidentally sent a request, not the first time. I don't normally invite people. I usually end up being the one that gets invited or has to ask to go places. It's weird being the other way around. Meow. I did find a
You
few.
invited Valerie too?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to go find her.
Hi, Ella dear. How are you, kitty?
Camera.
It's
I'm in front of it.
It's right there, and you are.
You're facing the other way, so I was confused.
I'm here to confuse you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In what way?
All the ways.
I figured.
Yay! But I got a couple extra snack things when I was at the store. Since I'd found the dried fruits I was enjoying already, the mangoes, I remembered to look before I left Walmart this time. I found a few more easily accessible dried fruities that I could pick up. I added pineapples and papayas to our kitchen counter. And they are both reasonably priced. They're actually great value brands, so not very expensive. And they're both rather tasty.
Not very expensive, but less quality.
Well, the dried fruit, they're close enough if they are even less
Yeah, you're
quality.
right. Dried fruit is like you can't really mess that up too much.
Exactly. And the pineapples and the papayas are both pretty darn good for what they are. They were like $3 per 6-ounce bag. So a little bit more expensive than my effectively bulk bag of mango is per ounce, but like not by much. It's really, really super close.
Do they add sugar to it?
Unfortunately, all of
Oh,
them
then I
were.
couldn't eat it.
I'm sorry.
It would make my feet bloat.
No boat for you. We like your feet to not be poofy. But yeah, all of them have a little added sugar in them, but it's better for me to eat those than just candy.
Mm-hmm.
Meow.
Fascinating. I find candy has less sugar in it than when they add sugar to fruit.
Yes, technically it has more sugar, but it is a more usable, digestible sugar than processed stuff.
No, when they add sugar, they add the kind of sugar that they put in candy.
Well, no, the added sugar is there, but there's more sugar in there, but some of it is based on the
No,
actual sugar of the fruit as well, as I was saying.
yes, no, I'm not knocking that. I'm just
Yeah.
saying for me, because the amount of sugar is what matters.
Yeah.
That if I'm going to go that route, I'm gonna go candy. But I don't really get candy anyways. I'm a savory eater.
Yeah, I used to like candy, but lately it's been not as pleasant for me. I get
Hmm.
tired of candy so easily.
Hmm.
Oh, ought to be giving pets. Thank you, Phantom. You're a sweetheart. Uh,
Mm.
but they were. It's a good change, and I end up eating a lot less of a treat when I eat something like that because I feel more satisfied than I am with, say,
Mm-hmm.
opening a pack of cookies and then I realize I've eaten like 10 Oreos. And I was like, that's a lot
That's
of
so
Oreo.
weird. Valerie's in here, but I can't find her.
She's hiding. She's being
Oh,
mothish.
she's
I'm
trying to find
personally,
us.
I'm personally still
She's
willing
lost.
to eat an entire bag of chips at once. I don't care.
I'm okay with
She
that.
DM. She
I
DM'd me
overcame body
trying to say
dysmorphia.
she's lost.
Let me see.
Help, I'm lost. I sent an Ella to find you. And there's also a crystal going out to try and find you. Are you even in the right world? Did you make it here? Social in the instance. You're somewhere. I don't know where. Okay, I know how to get back here. I'll be back in a moment. Enjoy staring at the tree for a moment. You'll still be able to hear me as I'm walking around. Oh, someone drew a line.
It's only if that's the case. She can always respawn back to the beginning, and then we can find her
Has
then.
a clairvoyance mode where I can see
Oh
people
my
and I
glob,
can't
there's a
see her.
downstairs. I didn't know there was a down here.
Did you try respawning?
Hmm. Dup, 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 dup,
Yeah, I
dup.
respawned and ended up in the same spot where we all started.
You don't need a clairvoyance mode. You just take your personal mirror, disable environment,
Wait,
and you can see everything. You have wasted an avatar.
that's not a real person. Valerie. Valerie.
I will say there's an NPC here.
Meow.
Avatar.
Okay, I couldn't find her either. I mean, no offense, I don't really add people. I don't really understand. I will need to know. That is actually. Oh, geez, I clicked on the NPC. I changed. Ah. Don't click on the NPC. You change into her. Stupid NPC in the first floor. You're a character spawn.
Yep. I think
Curtsy.
she might be in the quest version of the world.
Yeah, this might be a case of there is a different version for Quest than there is PC, because sometimes people update the PC and beyond what the Quest version is.
Okay. Alright. Alright. You know what? We're going to try something else. We'll go somewhere else. I'm not in a hurry to be here. Worlds. Search worlds. Sunset.
Social. Search social. Cad pig.
Let's find something with definitely 2 dots. That I haven't been to or looks pretty.
Cutie.
Someone's making my pocket vibrate. Sunset Dock. That sounds good. I'm gonna drop a pour bowl. I'm gonna make a pour bowl. Please come in. Here goes a pour bowl. Oh, shoot. I did the wrong button. I did the wrong button. Go ram it. Sorry. I failed. But I'm working on, I was going somewhere else so I could get you in. Social. Online friends. Let me fix this because I forgot I did the wrong thing. Send invite. Back. That's a crystal. That's a Valerie. And Phantom, where are you on my list? There's Oella. Send invite. Sorry guys, I accidentally hit the wrong button. Send
No,
invite.
it's fine.
Valerie, you exist. Good.
I wanna die inside.
No die. We're gonna come over here. Yeah, this looks nice.
Oh my god, never thought not having a PC is actually detrimental in this fucking game.
It is.
Whoever made that world didn't update the quest version. So they're stupid.
There's Ella. There. I apologize, this world isn't very expansive, but there is a pretty sunset. So, fixed. And I have a request of
Moth grill.
a curtsy. I will happily give a curtsy.
Grill.
I will stand up so I can do this for realsies.
You're not Nepal.
Yuma has a curtsy.
No. Why not?
I will set myself back to standing.
We all know why I'm doing this.
Ella, I accept you. You're allowed to be here. I've accepted you.
Cool.
It just sent me your
I'm
request.
gonna respond to that.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna respond to that right now.
Good. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you do.
Here, no. You're receiving this.
Lola replied to my invite. Sorry, I'm already here, cutie. Figures, you know. And yes, Phantom, this is definitely a much smaller world. I apologize. But I want to make sure that Valerie would be able to join and she wouldn't get lost.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all are good
On
girls.
the upside, it's technically a bigger world because you can go swimming.
I don't want to get wet. I'm cat. Phantom's otter.
Lion.
So am I.
And
Not
lion
all
likes
cats
going in
just like
water.
being wet.
I do.
And
Oh, you
lions are known
can't
to
get in the
swim
water. Oh,
Oh,
nope.
it's one of those ones.
Nope. Yep. The water's a lie. Water's a lie. It's a barrier.
The water's a lie.
Well,
We lost
poo.
Val.
And we lost Val. It's a small world after all. Hello, Silver. Hello. Oh, don't give up. I'm off. Thank you.
It's a small world. Caddie is small.
I'm full-sized.
Uh-huh.
I'm not small. But good evening,
You-
Miss Silver.
Lions are not this size. You are a teacup lion.
I'm
Yes.
full size. I am nice and big. I don't know what you're all talking about.
Size while being a lion. You're a teacup lion.
Foxy says the small lightest. But no, honey. I'm very big. I am much the big.
Sure you are.
Yeah, big.
Sure.
You're big in opposite land.
Yeah.
It's opposite day, so you are big.
All right, fine, Crystal. I'm big.
I'm big.
I'm
Wait,
brave.
it's opposite day. I'm opposite all those. I'm brave.
I'm beautiful.
I'm beautiful.
Good girl. Now you get your hug. Mwah.
If it's opposite day, then you just insulted her.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. That killed my motivation to be on and made me, Aw. Well, I'm sorry, Val. I was really enjoying you. Why are all the VTubers I know tiny? I just like the size I am. Uvu. Hi, Silver. Uvu to you, too. I'm not a full-size
Yeah, you like
teacup
being small.
lion. And
Full size teacup lion.
wild be sipping. Mow.
Teacup lion.
But I'm not. I'm big. I'm very big. You weren't. I'm annoying in
Very
me.
teacup.
You're not annoying. I picked a world that apparently when you spawn in a different instance somehow from anyone that's not in Quest. Well, yeah. There's that too.
Hey, Caddie. I'm 0.8 like this. And this is house cat. You're not much bigger than me. You're a house cat.
And you're a stray kitty.
Yeah, but at least I'm the proper size.
A same proper size.
Teacup lion. You're proper size for a teacup lion.
Meow. But I definitely can understand that people being on PC over people being on Quest can make you jelly. It's actually the biggest reason why I went with the index when I picked what I was picking. But I also had a computer that could handle it when I did that, so there is that.
If I knew mine could handle it.
And Crystal,
Or in my case, you just buy a link. Or in my case, you just get a link cable.
even then, you still need a computer that can handle the, effectively the PCizing of it. Otherwise, you're still basically playing on Quest rules with, with a PC
My
plug-in.
computer essentially can handle it.
Yeah,
It's been handling it now, up till now.
you have one that's, your PC is good enough. That's the important part. Not everyone's is. And I had a request for a Lammy. Well, that I can deal with. Well,
I mean,
who
maybe a new
wants?
PSVR. I'll let you finish.
Who
I'll let you
want?
finish.
Thank you. Who wants a lammy, lammy, lammy? I do, I do. So go out and greet your mammy, mammy, mammy. Hi there, and stomp, stomp, stomp around the daisies. But don't you forget about your baby. Boop.
Yeah.
Wah.
Booped.
Yeah, you were the baby in that one. Goodbye. Well, goodbye, Val. I'm not mad at you. But I'm
I'm
sorry
not a
that
baby. You're smaller than I am.
Val isn't worried about anyone being mad. She's just jealous.
Yeah.
And she's
Yeah,
trying to
no.
manage it. That's
Okay. Okie
But yes,
dokie.
Crystal is a baby.
PlayStation VR would have VR chat on it.
I wish it did. I mean, I'd buy it just to have it in the other room as
PS5
well.
PS5 could probably handle VR chat pretty well.
I don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, it's a perfectly cromulent system. It should be able to do it, but
Cromulent.
yes, I use the word cromulent.
So 80s.
I need a VR headset, but I am way too poor. You know, they cost money. This is facts. I apologize that,
And the cheapest one you could get is the Quest, I think.
and I've been requested to hydrate by the Mehendi. Thank you, Mendy. I appreciate it.
I mean, technically the PlayStation VR is most expensive because you also have to buy the PlayStation 5.
To be fair, Index by far be the most expensive because you have to not only spend $1,000 on an Index kit, but then you have to have a PC to actually plug it into.
I would like to point out they're going to make the PSVR 2, I think it is, able to work on PC.
This is a good thing. All right, I'm going to go join a friend. Excellent. Well, have fun there, Phantom. May I hug you before
Bye,
you go?
Phantom.
Is that okay? Thank you. You're a good little otter. Thank you for showing up. You be good, okay?
Yes.
Meow. Oh dang, I've never seen that model. Oh, the Lambie? I like this one. It's fun to be. Especially if I have to do the Lamby dance. Because then, you know, you be the Lammy to be the Lammy. It's a...
Kind of a
boop,
Kevin.
No.
boop. All right, back to
It'd be
Caddie.
awkward- It'd be awkward otherwise.
What?
Now you're Master Fox?
Mr.
Cute.
Weeaboo.
They're going to make it playable on PC. Where did you hear that? Oh, I don't know. Where did you hear that the new PSVR is going to be made playable on, usable on the computer?
Various people.
Various people. Various.
Word of mouth.
Because I remember the PSVR 1 needed a bunch of gear for it. Like a little box that you plug in.
I remember it did use the PlayStation Eye, which was the camera, and then it used two of the PlayStation Move controllers as hand trackers. So
Yeah. That's basically what the PlayStation VR was originally.
okay,
It used the PlayStation Eye. Basically like a step down from the Kinect.
but it tracked the effectively the colored balls in the end of your little wandy sticks in your hands,
And the lights on your face.
and the lights in
From
your
the
face.
headset.
Yeah,
I
convenient.
would know because I had one.
Badkin.
I had one, so.
I think we may have an incoming Badkin.
We're allowed to have a
Kiss
Babkin.
Babkin?
She's allowed to join us. I'm okay with that.
Question is, will she have the butt bow or not?
I hope. It's more fun that way. I own the PS VR. I got it with my stimulus a few years ago. Well, that's pretty cool. I bought my index last year with my annual work bonus. So, yay. Spending that money I should have
got
put into
mine
savings.
with income tax.
Income tax, yay!
I had one, and then I sold it and bought a Quest 2.
Uh,
Because I
You had an
do...
index and you got a Quest 2 instead.
No, I had the PSVR.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's definitely a step up then.
yes. Otherwise, I
Because
was
then
like,
I could
what?
play Gorn and Blades and Sorcery and stuff. Gorn is fun.
I
Especially
actually
if you want to dress a lever, that's fun. So.
I considered getting the PSVR not long before I got the index, because we already had a PS4 at the time, and the cost of the equipment was not that bad for the full kit.
I will say,
but-
there is one game on the PlayStation I kind of want PSVR back for.
Oh?
I'll let you finish while I try to remember what that game was.
But the limitations of what you could do with it, and one of the things I was most interested in was playing in VR chat. So I opted against even just getting the pack when I saw it as low as like $100 for it. Even then, I almost should have bit just to have a $100 VR setup of some sort, a $200 VR setup of some sort that I could just have in the living room. But, choices.
Yeah, it's because I remembered it was Moss.
Moss.
It's basically a storybook that you interact with, and you help a little mouse go on an adventure. It's pretty cool. It's fun and adorable at the same time.
You're fun and adorable.
You mentioned Moss, and all I can think of is, did you try turning it off and on again?
Did you try starting forcing an unexpected reboot?
That was a good show.
You don't want to do that, or you might end up in a bad memory. Hello? I think they hung up on me.
I have bad memory. That's insulting. How the hell did they know I had a bad memory?
I'm going to put you over here with the rest of the fire.
I mean, I know I forgot what I had for lunch this morning. I forgot what I had for dinner last night, but they don't have to point it out.
It's like he's joining the fire.
Hey, Ella. 0118999 9119725
Numbers. That requires thinking, and my head is full of fluff.
But it's so easy to remember, isn't it? 0118999 9119.
8675309.
Yeah, I know that one too.
That's all I think of.
I love that phone jingle. Yep, here come a Babkin. When Jack went 8675309. Yeah.
8675309. 8675309.
It was a good song, no question.
I mean, they definitely made it catchy.
I feel bad for anyone that had that phone number anywhere.
I know, right? How many kids heard that song and then were just like, I'm just gonna dial this and see what happens?
Probably more than you can think.
Oh,
More
yeah.
than you would want to believe.
Well, no, not more I'd want to believe.
I'm a believer.
Because I understand it. I've come to very much understand how kids actually are and not, what some people want to make them out to be. They're not stupid.
I make me out to be things.
Yeah, like burnt out.
The funny thing is, I honestly thought what I was doing, I would keep getting more and more used to it and be more and more happy as time went by. And
No.
it for a certain stretch, I was feeling better and feeling happier with it. But as time went by, it was I kept adding too much. Hi,
It's
Caddie.
just like how this one
Hello.
listens to a bit too much to people's problems, and doesn't tell them when to stop.
Galnerius, hi. I am doing just fine. How are you? And
This one burns herself out in her own ways.
mwah. Hi, little Babkin.
Hello.
Yeah.
And therefore, with that little advice, I decided to just basically just practically stay in Popcorn Palace and do my own thing, despite running through, going to see Rider Fluff for a quick minute, and just run through everybody as a stinky Babkin.
Ow.
And then she left to go play Terrors of Nowhere. I had a little talk with Fua and some other people who were there a little bit about Pokemon Unite, and eventually joining Fua's server to maybe get to play Pokemon Unite with her.
Nice.
Who is
I'm
awesome.
glad. Boop. Good girl. Do I have
And then
a...
I went, but then after that, I went back to Popcorn Palace and continued doing my own thing, which was being completely naked. All NSFW stuff was out.
Awesome. Phantom is
Did
asking...
not care who came in.
Phantom is asking if I have a group. You mean like a VRC group? At the moment, no. I still have basic account status. I don't have VR Plus, so I wasn't able to make myself a group as of yet. Though I was thinking I could easily do that in the near future, because I thought that might be a good idea. I
I
like
have VR Chat Plus.
that, and I'd
I
like
do
the
too.
I'd like the 200 savable avatars.
Silver, you should make a group while you still have it.
Goops.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm not fit to run a group.
The hard part is
Aw.
I don't want to maintain. I don't know if I can maintain paying $5 a month. Okay, so that was what you're talking about. I am looking into that in the near future, so that answer may change soon. Because yes, the 200 avatar slots is very inviting. As is the
This one.
getting to customize your little nameplate a little bit more, add a picture and all that hoo-ha.
Oh, yeah, have you seen my profile?
Well, you have your cute little picture up there. Also, you're a Decepticon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just the group, though.
And Silver's a friends and has one of her cute little Nova Beep selves in there.
Oh, I
forgot what mine
to
was.
change that. That's what I've been displaying this whole time.
Yes.
You're currently showing off this avatar in your icon being all smiley.
I forgot what my group was, though.
Oh, it looks like you're in Connie group that's displaying right now. Because I see the
Yeah.
Hypno eyes.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
Change
because
hers. Not the name of it, but the
verified.
I'm not displaying hearts, but I'm. Yes.
Because she is.
Uh-huh.
I just leave my group be nowadays.
I occasionally change it if I'm just looking at them. Like, I'll put something else up above my head for a bit. Hypno eyes, ooh ooh. Oh yeah, the on Silver's or Crystal's little nameplate, it has Connie's Hypno eyes on it.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know anything about Hypno eyes. I certainly would not know anything about that. Why would I ever know about a hypno creature that has hypno eyes? That would be...
like a certain snake that we all know from Robin
Hypnosis
Hood.
doesn't work on me. There are other things that do.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about hypno eyes. I absolutely would not. That's just outside of my... outside of me, so no...
Teacup Hopkin.
Teacup Hopkin? No. Toggles.
Teacup hobkin.
Accessories. No. Where was the...
1K off.
Wasn't Kai from Disney Hypno Snake?
Ka.
Ka, yeah.
Action. That's just the height. I thought there was a color
Was
slider
he
on this one.
Robin Hood or
That
Jungle
movie made
Book.
me.
Ka was Jungle
made me
Book.
Cry when I was a kid.
Hiss was the one from Robin Hood. I sure. Okay, basic U. There it is. Can I get to a color I like better? Let's just go with. Let's see if this one can change everything. Pattern hue.
You're looking a little sickly green there.
I'm not happy with this at all. Toggles, emissions.
a little green around the gills, are you?
Little gills around the green, are ya?
That'll have to do. I'll buy that for $1. There, so, Shame, okay, I agree. Being a little otter like you deserve to be allowed to get in the water. Live action Ka made me feel things. I did not see the live action Jungle Book, so I am not aware of how that ended up being.
I did. It was all right.
Apparently, it was all right. What's up, brother? I am very awesome. How are you, third cousin? Lunt? I'm assuming that's what your name is there. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for saying stuff. I hope you enjoy your stay.
Lelunt.
Lelunt. Blunt.
Blonde
Oh,
car.
blunt. Oh, so that's for a B. I'm okay with that.
So you're a hammer. Got it.
If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. And Tick, you sweetheart, you followed. Thank you.
Oh my god, it's Tick.
Hello, Robo
Hi,
Tick.
Tick.
Welcome to my chaos.
Tick the Ticker Beast.
Tick is a very, very good boy.
Yes.
And I'm going to change back to me now that I'm done being this because I had a question about Hypno Eyes
Tick
came up.
thinks he's scary, but he can't scare me.
Tick isn't scary. Tick's adorable. When did
He is.
Evil.
when did someone say Tick was supposed to be scary?
See, she says he's evil. I'm like, no, he can't. No.
Well, you can be evil all you want, but not scary. I don't find.
He's not evil, he's chaotic.
Haha, thanks. That surprise was hard. Well, thank you for following and thank you for showing up. I really appreciate you being here, Mr. Tick. I'm evil scary? No.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's chaotic, mainly to
He's a
Connie.
cute, adorable sweetheart who thinks that he can,
Tick
in certain ways.
Tick is a good boy, and I appreciate you showing up. So thank you for being here tonight. And Blunt, thank you also for being here tonight. 2 joiners in a row to come here to listen to me
Yay.
babble. And you came after the boring talking about important stuff babble from earlier. If you're interested in hearing about that, the VOD will be up after this is done. I talked about the fact that I'll be cutting back to 1 night a week due to reasons, and I went over a lot of reasons in about an hour span, so there's a lot going on in there.
The long and short of it is she's
Self-care is
burning herself
important.
out, and she's not allowed to burn herself out.
This is the rules.
Self-care is important.
Self-care is important, yo. Don't overdo yourselves. Don't stretch yourselves too thin. It's one thing if you're doing this as a full-time job and you're on for 6-7 hours a day, 5 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
It is another thing if you're already working 45 hours a week and then you do this for 12 hours a week also. It quickly adds up. Fair, hope all is good.
Yeah.
All is actually good. I learned my lesson before I caused damage.
I say, you must take care of yourself. I have spoken.
I'm going to take time to sew. I'm going to take time to build Legos and play games on my own that are enjoyable and not just because they'd be important to put on stream. Yeah, that is right, Tick. Burnout is no good.
You're also going to get pet by me?
I'm okay with pets. I like pets.
Mm-hmm.
Meow.
You like to play with pets.
Yes, I do.
I do know a burnout that is good.
The video game.
The racing game.
Especially Burnout 3 and getting to
Down.
get to use the fire truck and make the fire truck fly up and smash into tanker trucks. And then they explode. And then you bounce again. And you could aim for the next tanker truck and make it explode. And I may
Make
have
all the boom booms and cause massive property damage.
I may have been
Too
playing that
bad
since
it literally
PlayStation 2.
costs collectively getting $10 million to get the fire truck.
I've unlocked it.
I have to. That was years ago.
I mean, I unlocked it back when the PlayStation 2 was still the shiz dizzle before the PlayStation 3 was even born.
Didn't play it on PlayStation. Played it on Xbox.
Oh! You were Team Green at the time.
Yeah, I played Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox when I was younger, but now it's just Nintendo and PlayStation, no Xbox.
Console wars are ridiculous.
I don't care for console wars. Just give me a console, I'll play it.
Phantom's giving cute little heart.
I'm just like, does it have the games I want on it? Yes? Cool.
That's basically it for me. Picking the one that has the exclusives that I'd rather have, and then I can play everything else that's the non-exclusives.
Now, I will say it's ridiculous that they make them exclusive, but that's how it is.
Yeah. Fortunately, there aren't many Xbox exclusives that I specifically would want that I wouldn't find on PC another year afterwards later anyway, so
Yeah.
pretty safe
There are
there.
definitely PlayStation exclusives though that are like, oh my god, I love how they like focus more on like story and stuff and like yes.
And Nintendo has a ton of exclusive content too. That's the other one if you like Mario and you like Zelda and Metroid, you kind of have to get the Nintendo console or
You're doing that on purpose.
yes I am.
And they still believe in local multiplayer. That's another reason I like Nintendo.
Mean.
Yes. My Pokemans, let me show them to you.
My Pokemans and my Digimans and your Yugo Whatsits.
Yuga Whatsits. I need a pack of crayons. No, you do not smoke crayons. You draw pretty pictures with them. When I
No, you
Or you eat them.
or you eat them or you shove them up your nose. Hiding in egg crying.
Nose, so your head becomes more full of fluff rather than thinking.
Less thinking, more fluff. Emmy, no
And then
crying.
I will say a better way to make your head full of fluff though is suck on a pacifier.
Which you say I need one apparently.
Boop.
I didn't
Yes,
say you
you
need
do.
one. I said it would be a good idea.
Emmy, why are you
You
crying?
need
What's
one
wrong?
For your babkin.
What you need is to find whatever works for you to get you to head empty.
When I first was getting into furry and I wanted to teach myself how to draw, I actually went and bought a pack of crayons. I bought the 96 pack of Crayola crayons. And I
Burb.
stared at art and I tried to figure out how people did things. I didn't want to copy, but I used what I was looking at to draw by hand, not tracing, looked at things on monitor and tried to draw and recreate portions and this and that, and then worked from there to create my own style. Eventually I moved on to colored pencils and markers, digital. Hello, little floofball. Where did you go? There you are. Let me poop down. Chest infection. I'm sorry.
Faster.
You know what's funny? What makes my brain go
on your
blur,
stream
blur?
than on my own end.
Sniffing Play-Doh. Just the smell of Play-Doh is like...
Play-Doh is special in its own special way. Aww.
Yes, just don't eat. You can't eat it. It's just non-toxic.
Jack says that stinks. Infections are no fun. I agree. I hope it gets better there, little M&M. Little sheep ball. Sharpies are a bleh dye. I'll agree they have a bad stank.
I understand she can't see me, but why is she in my feet?
Because your feet are fun. I don't know. She might be trying to hide.
There's those big black markers permanent markers they had in school with the metal casing.
Those.
That's not audio.
Hi, little
if you
girl.
weren't careful, you sniff them hard enough, you'd get high.
At one point, Mendy was very nice to me, and he had switched over to using, I believe it was Trias at the time, and he sold me all of his Prismas for way less than he probably should have, but he wanted to help me be a better artist. And it definitely did help. I really got a lot out of my collection of Prismas. I still use them from time to time. In fact, I'll be using one to color my eyes of my fursuit when I finally break down and do the eyes, which I really need to do. Still here. Yay! Phantom's not dead yet. Phantom, keep being alive. Be good, Otter. But I've moved.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Caddie, you're the best artist.
No, I'm not. No. I am what I refer to at this point as passable. What do you mean not dead yet? You said I'm still here. Yes, you're still here.
I don't think I've seen your art.
It's not very good. You're not missing anything.
You can say that all you want, but I mean, this just sounds like when you refuse to be called cute, and yet you're cute.
I accepted I was never going to be a good pencil and paper as long
Caddie,
ago.
You do the same thing as my mom.
I started using
Self-doubt.
and moved to landscape, and then Furula Paca, and then Mendabang, now Curita. I don't know what a lot of those words were after non-drying clay, but I'm glad that they helped you be more artistic.
Little do we know, do we just summon a demon?
That sounds like it requires thinking.
Oh, and Phantom, I was just being silly because you said still here, and I just went with one of my usual fallback answers of not dead yet. No, you're still alive. No, nobody died yet. We're all good. We're still fine. It's just a little airborne. It's still good. It's just a little wet. It's still good. Let it go, Dad. The pig is gone. There are programs. Oh, okay. I use
Steamed hams.
I've been using Photoshop CS4. I know there are many newer Photoshops, but this is the one that I learned, and I got really comfortable with the way my tools are, the way the layers work.
There are many like this one, but this one is yours.
Exactly. Like, I obviously can get GIMP. I've installed that more than a few times, but I never got my art space with it. But whenever I was ages ago and Trish helped me with Photoshop for the first time, and I was like, oh, this clicks with me. She showed me about layers and things. I'm like, oh my God, I love this. This is beautiful. Mendy showed me a bunch more tricks. And I was like, oh, more tricks. Learn me. Teach me the art of the layer. The arts of the layers.
Yeah.
We already
It's about the
learned you.
only thing I took away from production art.
Mm.
That and this particular system and art do not mix.
Mm. I wish I'd never moved off of Inkscape. Aw. Can you still get
I
it?
use paint.net.
I was almost going to do that when I was installing this computer, and I wound up
I
in...
use things Crystal sends me to do stuff for her and then send them back to her, considering it takes her a long time to get to them.
Bye bye, Caddie.
Well, bye-bye, Emmy.
Sounds like I don't feel good.
You do? I'm sorry, little Lammy.
You don't need Photoshop to do the things I do.
Favor.
Yes,
I mean,
You
ma'am?
just need to actually do them.
Could I have the lamp
Crystal.
dance,
It's
please?
ADHD.
You know what? For you, since you're not feeling good,
Crystal.
you
I
get one.
distracted.
Crystal,
Yes.
guess what?
What?
Chicken butt.
All right, I have to do something, kids. I can, but I'm too rusty. Understandable. All right, little Eminem. Who wants a lammy, lammy, lammy? She does, she does. So go out and greet her mammy, mammy. Hi there, and stomp, stomp, stomp around the daisies. But don't you forget about my baby, Eminem. There you go.
Night, guys.
Good
Night,
night, sweetie. Feel better.
Right, Emmy.
Avatars. Go back. Avatars.
Maybe I'm just, I don't know. I get easily distracted and get caught up in other shit.
This happens.
I have a short attention
Yes.
span.
Me too.
But my point being, chicken butt.
Chicken butt.
I win.
Now, I tried a few different... Get well soon. Yeah, get well soon, Eminem. I tried a few different art programs myself. I tried Paint Tool Sci. I tried Paint Shop Pro. I tried GIMP. All of which I could do stuff in, but none of them I felt as comfortable in. And that's really...
Yes, is as close to Photoshop would be paint.net.
Photoshop has a nice flow to it. They really did refine everything in it pretty well. It's just that price tag. And then they went and made it a subscription service without adjusting the price tag.
Well, if you like the older versions like I do, and you can just go and do a Google search for CD keys, it's a pretty efficient setup.
Or if you're me, then you have other means.
Information, as you will.
No. Not that. I have whole other means.
There's lots of ways to do stuff. Welcome back there, Phantom.
Welcome back, Otter.
You are and maintain being a nice little otter. Though I saw you being a little Princess Peach critter last night, which was also really neat. I thought that was cute. Thank you for brightening my monitor up last night.
Hasn't Microsoft Paint gotten updated?
Probably.
Somewhat decent.
It's functional, but for everything they add, it almost seems like you've lost some of the things. I use it.
Like someone's like, oh, now it has anti-aliasing in it.
The only thing I use it for is for something I can quickly open to crop an image with. Because I can easily open it, quickly get to the cut tool, and boom, I've cut an image and I save it smaller. The Princess Peach Abby I randomly found. Yeah, I don't know where you found that, but when you wore it last, that made me smile. Thank you.
The only thing I
Thank
use
you.
MS Paint for is I don't use MS Paint.
If you see any of the thumbnails for my YouTube videos, oh my god, yes, that is adorable. Any of the thumbnails for my YouTube videos, how I get those is I play the video on my computer, I do a control print screen, and then I open it up in Paint and I cut out the fursuit and I just crop that and turn it into an image.
Cool.
Every single time. Yam says I should hydrate. Princess Peach. Yes, Princess Peach is adorable. And this one's a little demonic fox? Princess Peach? I'm not entirely sure. It's got ears. Excuse me. It's kind of dark, but I like it. I like it the way it is. Water. Panda doesn't know what it is either. Whatever it is, points.
What I like is this.
I like this one.
What the fluff?
Yeah.
What? Hi, Floppa.
Blue diamond.
Who?
TS. What is that?
Meow. Meow to the
What?
meow. What?
Who?
Yes.
Where am I?
You're here. You're on
Hell.
you're on an unassuming dock.
Who are you?
We're about to go on an adventure, and we're gonna have to go kill some ogres. Are you ready?
Oh, okay.
And there went the Babkin. Don't worry, she can't go far.
Try jumping off. Yeah. She found the barrier.
You can't
There's a
jump
barrier
off the world.
everywhere. Yeah, there's a barrier everywhere. You are stuck on the dock.
Lame.
That ruined my joke.
By the way, how do you like the new outfit?
I love the colors. The only problem with it is
When I have the chest this big, it kind of ruins the flag a little bit.
It looks cute.
oh well.
That's the
I like it.
model.
Yeah.
For obvious
I
reasons.
don't care though. I like it. I
Yeah,
like having my
because
flopper
the
back.
base, it has no booba.
Seen Mario? I have not
because
seen
of that-
Mario. And I do know a few Marios here on VR chat, but I've not seen any of them recently, honestly.
But have you seen
He
Luigi?
got
No Ouija
I've
either.
seen Mario. He got murdered in World 1-1.
Did you see Luigi
He just
Mario?
stood there and
Or
got
did you
murdered
see
by a
Mario
Goomba.
Mario?
I never get that to work right. But for obvious reasons, I approve of Peach because I'm a big fan of pink dresses, and that's one of the best pink dresses.
Apparently, Crystal wants chaos right now.
Well, she did put on the Thwack-mobile.
Crystal
Meow.
gets like this at night.
I'm okay with
Oh,
that.
I've seen if the... I've seen if the
See? And
Punk
she like,
model
explains
would go
it
through the wall.
instead of just enjoying it because she's still
No, I've
she
seen if
still
it would
is
go...
not,
No,
her head is full of thinking and not enough fluff.
no, I've seen if it would go through the barrier.
No? Well, I mean, your base stays where you are. That's why whenever you
Blah.
respond at the same spot.
Blah.
Fair.
Boop. Okay, that's
Concussion.
not going to do any of the dances, musics on this avatar in case I appreciate that. Yeah, because even if Twitch doesn't hate it, then when I repost this on YouTube, then it'll yell at me. I once went and did an MMD thing, and then I uploaded it to YouTube, and then even before I let it go live, like, and I'm like, okay, let me crop that out. I had to go edit my video, chop something out of it, and then I uploaded it, and I apologized in the description of, yeah, I went to the MMD world, and the music, and then nope.
That's weird, because I got the same thing, and yet they let me post mine.
Well, they'll let you post it, but you can't monetize it. And if I'm aiming towards being able to eventually monetize, I don't want to risk having them have an excuse why I
Who's
am not
the
a viable
activator for it?
person.
I don't know.
I probably do some of it off stream. I approve this. Thank you, Little Otter. Thank you.
I wonder if I could see it with the overlay.
Meow.
Sorry, I'm trying to shove my keyboard in. This has nothing to do with you.
I am. Speaking of keyboards, I am really anxious after this stream's over to install the software for my
Contact is
keyboard.
right in front of me, right, like a big barrier right in front of my face.
Well, that's a physical thing. That was my tower.
I got a few cursed. Oh yeah. I've had a few of those. I in fact kept the hot dog for someone for a long time in case they wanted it back, and I eventually was like, I'm done with this. This scares me. Also, Fopsy has the lawn chair. I hate the lawn chair. Giga Otter.
There we are.
But I like this otter.
I don't know why. It's like
First before booping nose interacting with me.
Just being a cat at this point. Swatting at nothing.
You know, I should actually read people's information and be a good host as opposed to having just noticed this now, because I apologize. I should have read that last stream before I came over and touched you, and I feel bad about not doing
maybe
so.
It's a height thing.
I'm bad at that. Thank you for saying it's okay.
I like to read people's profiles. I like getting to know them.
Especially when I'm streaming, if someone's in the room and I'm already looking at words everywhere, my brain loses track of, oh wait, if I click on them, then there's other words that I haven't seen yet. Oh, there's more words in the words box.
My profile has a lot of words.
Words.
Those are like 3 words. One's a number, one's a word, and one is an acronym.
What?
Well, I clicked on you. There's a year, minors, DNI, dot.
Sorry, I'm just noticing something happened that should not have happened.
Social, in instance. Unless that profile, if I click on you, oh, there's more words in there. Oh, there's more words. See, more words in the words box. Reading this out loud, please mute yourself. If you don't have it...
You got by it. I love that. I love that I put that in there.
Wow. Love you, Ella.
That's great.
You are special children. The fact that you baited me into reading that.
It wasn't even intentional. I knew that if I got you to read mine, there would be something that would lead to something. And then this happened. I'm like, yes.
My friends are special.
Glorious.
I was grumpy when I went to buy steak this weekend, on Thursday for this weekend. First off, in the main section where they live, there were like just sirloins, and sirloin to me is not. If I'm buying steak, I'm buying strip, filet mignon, or ribeye, or T-bone, which is a combination of filet and strip. Not sirloin. I'm paying steak. I'm eating steak. I'm not paying for slightly less steak to not eat steak that I like. And in the secondary case, they had like a collection of ribeyes that were tiny. They were, I swear these look like it was a baby ribeye. I'm just like, no. They may have been buy one, get one half off of equal or lesser value, but it was just like, it had a large fat cap and then not a lot of meat. And it looked like they trimmed it off the bottom. Like, this is cheating. It's not enough meat. I deserve meat for my meat eating. So I bought fish. I got rainbow trout for the weekend. The half had to come from somewhere. Good point. Oh, no, that... was that rainbow trout? Oh, but that was from a different... Yeah, but I got it at the different store. It wasn't this one. I got it from the better source this time.
Your digestive
What was that about, baby?
Your
Meow.
digestive system just had a Vietnam flashback.
It had a bad moment. It was not pleasant for anyone involved. And then you yeeted me into the ocean with a beach ball so no one could hear you talking while I was busy with a bio break.
I didn't do that. It was silver. You can't prove it with me.
Yeah, we can.
That's what the VODs
You
are
know
there
why?
for.
Because you do that stuff.
I deny everything. I deny everything.
I didn't have VR.
You can deny it, but we know it was you.
You were the only one walking around fucking with stuff.
Yes, Crystal.
We don't even need to have you say that. We just need to know Crystal is Crystal, and therefore Crystal did it.
There are some constants in my world. One, Crystal will pick things up and move around the world in. Two, Emmy will find the pens, even if they're not actually in the world, and run around and draw lines everywhere. These are the two constants of my VR instance.
What is my constant in your existence?
You're Ella. In two streams, I'm known as a klepto. Do you steal the things? Do you like pick stuff up and hide them? Good otter. Good otter.
I hug this now.
And Nepal is the one that knows how far I go with the moving and stacking of things.
Oh, by the way, Phantom, before I make any mistakes, is it he, him, she, her, they, them, or anything in particular? He, him. Excellent. I had guessed that. It appeared you were in a he, him type otteratar, but I don't want to make assumptions because I've made that mistake so many times.
This is not sincere. I'm just joking when I say this, but may I call you Truck?
Truck? Boom,
Do
boom.
not try to make sense of my nonsense.
Ella is strange children, Phantom. We just accept this. Phantom giving tongue. Yay. Tonguey outy face.
Meow, meow.
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 I'm used to weird people, Cousin Maxie. Yeah. You got a point there. You exist around Maxie. That qualifies as I'm proud you're still sane. Kidding, I'm kidding. He's a sweetheart.
What sanity? Why
I don't
would
know.
you ever want it?
I
It
don't
just sounds
know.
like torment.
Sounds boring.
I don't think it's boring. I just think it's torment, and not the fun kind.
I thought I was boring. I'm a boring, ordinary lion. I look after and torment him.
Caddie,
Good boy. Yes, milady.
you gained my interest. You think you are any? You still think you're boring after that? Okay. You believe whatever you want.
But I am boring.
You can believe all the falsehoods you want. Go right ahead.
I did a reading for you and made out for 14 hours. Excellent. That is good chaos. That is the best kind of chaos. I wonder
If
if
you were boring, you wouldn't have so many viewers. And we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
I'll still be here.
Yeah.
If you say no, I will give you a heckin' Kiki kiss.
But I am boring.
Okay. That's what
Caddie.
you wanted.
Yes?
We know what you just did.
What I did.
We know what you just very intentionally did.
We know what you did.
Bad girl.
Meow. Well, I am bad.
Let's see if I have
Yeah.
it on. I do.
In all the fun ways.
Mwah.
Oh, it only works if you have it on too.
I don't know. Where is it in the menu?
Fun stuff?
I would
Fun
tell you,
stuff.
but not in a Kiki.
Smooches. Kiki's only. Oh, no, that's Bean Boops. No, go in there. Okay, it's on.
Kiki kiss.
Mwah. Mwah.
And then the
You are wonderful and fun to be around.
Ow. No. Straighty, Caddie. Ooh, 2 kitties.
Because, Caddie, you're the most.
2 kitties, a puppy. I can't see Ella because she's underneath me right now. And there's an off-screen otter.
That's your own default.
I modded many channels ever since mass follow raids were hard to deal with.
It's your fault
Wow.
for having a huggable leg.
Well, I like you, and you're allowed to hug my leg. It's there. Can I get some
I
smooches?
have a short tail on this. Oh, no, I don't.
That will be a redeem there, Straighty. If you would like smooches, feel free to spend your channel points, and I will give smoochies. And there's no death to smoochie. I was annoying, banning thousands. Good otter. There we go. That will be a kiss chat. Camera control flying. Come forward. Come forward. Mwah. 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 There. You have redeemed, received kisses. I receive happiness.
Wait, is he really? One of my friends is a shiny
Oh.
avatar.
Another kiss chat. Well, hold on. Let me do this again. Mwah. 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 Mwah.
I did the kiss chat 4 straight.
Well, fine. I did it twice now. Are we all kissed? Are we all good? Can I?
God, the close-up is so cute.
No, it isn't. You're cute.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
You're so cute.
Yes.
I'm not cute because I may be a Kiki, but I don't have my own personal Kiki yet.
Yeah, you're cute regardless, hon.
I usually want something I use. Good plan, because it makes me notice you more. I'm okay with this. You're fabulous. Oh, thank you. I was hoping for a freebie, but okay. You're fat. Thank you, Straighty.
What the fuck is that?
What?
Spiky.
It's an armor of some kind. It looks Zackalicious.
No, it's a mobile suit.
Zaku. Zaku,
It's not-
Zaku.
It's not a Zaku.
Zaku, Zaku.
Also, you're mispronouncing Zaku.
I'm pronouncing it the way that the little Chibi Gun show called them.
Oh, you saw that one. You mean, okay, that one's made, like, for kids.
Well, yes, but that's the only reason I would call it that. I've watched several that involved the people of that, like the 8th Infantry or whatever it was, and
8th MS team.
I liked that one. That was a really good story. But I've seen quite a few different
I've seen,
Gangdums.
I've seen, like, nearly all of it.
I haven't. I don't have enough free time. But I enjoy what I've watched.
I don't recommend having that level of free time. I
No.
once saw 4 years worth of movies in 2. I've talked to people who went to film school, and they say that's what film school basically is.
Ow.
I had to consciously reset my ability to enjoy things.
The one with the swan boat? The one what with a swan boat? Gundam SD Gundam. Oh. Thank you, Strady. That model has very detailed teeth. Oh, you mean mine? Yes. Kikis are very detailed critters.
This is Gyaradoga.
Xeon.
Avatar, but I can't use it on stream because I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is a Xeon unit, that's for certain.
I have a certain avatar I doubt I could use on stream.
Gundam
The
show.
one that basically fries the whole world.
Sig Xeon and all that.
It's from one of the many Gundam shows. There's a lot of them.
This one's from Unicorn.
Xeon is the force in the original show of Gundam. Yes. And in several different versions thereafter. But not all of them.
Not different versions. The story continued throughout the years. There are alternate universe ones, but they do not have Xeon.
Oh.
I am a nerd for this stuff, so I will correct this misinformation.
I'm okay with that because I know what I've watched on the TV and what I gathered from the TV, and I haven't watched the TV in a long time.
Mm-hmm. I did not mean to do that.
I like how Xeon uses Zaku's, the Earth Force uses Gundam, and yes, unless you watch Seed, then Zaku's are pronounced by the plants. I watch the anime on my PC, not the Tava. Well, you're allowed to watch it on your PC, not the Tava. Well, that's the only place I watched it was on the TV, and that's when I stopped watching it, when I no longer had the TV.
All right, Seed had their own Zaku's, but they were not like the UCR ones. Like, they were slightly different. They it was the same base design, but they basically updated them. It was neat.
And yes, I do occasionally do a silly Southern voice. I like my silly Southern voice. I also do a bad Russian voice whenever I get told to do something very methodic. Yes, I do job. I put number in box. I put number in box and do more job. You tell me more number you want in box, I put more number in box.
You know nothing in terms of Russian accent.
I use more box to...
That is a pathetic... that is a fake accent. You will never understand the power of a Russian accent.
I use number box to make other number for you, so you make chart. So you show chart to big important people and claim your own work, which was mine. This job. Would you like to hear a Southern voice?
Do your job correctly, or you will be sent to the gulag.
I've heard many a Southern voice. I have definitely been down south, and I know more than a few Southern friends who have thick Southern accents, so have heard. In Soviet Russia, road forks you sometimes, and you're making me work. Crossbone Gundam. Hi everyone. How's everyone doing? We are doing. Well, I'm doing fine. Hopefully everyone else is. That's a lovely Southern drawl. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, you're such a kind little number. Anyway, I've been given the task of squats by an otter. Someone thinks I need exercise. Okay, reoriented. I love how when I stand up, it reorients me. Just make a sit down, stand up, so I'm in the right position for sure. All right.
Somehow I activated that.
1,
I need
2,
to figure that out because
3,
I finally figured. I finally
4,
did the thing.
5,
I got the beam out.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go.
Instructions unclear.
Behind you. A lot of things happen behind me. I'm doing well enough. I am doing just the ducky. And not overly tired. That was only 10.
The dark one. I don't remember exactly what the name of that is.
And stand back up. Ta-da! Back in position.
Aw.
I'm curious. No.
Yes.
No, not cute. I'm average.
Yeah,
I'm
you are.
boring.
Stop lying.
Caddie.
You are cute.
What?
Caddie.
Yes?
Okay, I can't see you because this thing is literally like seeable.
Yeah, all I see is like a platform in front of your face.
There, this works.
Hi there, Decepticon.
Hey,
Hi.
that's not the. That's the wrong series.
Oh, you're
Entirely.
still another Gungam?
Yeah, this is the crossbone.
I'm sorry, Crossbone Gungam.
But you are cute and
No,
far from boring.
I'm boring and average. You silly floof.
Caddie,
What?
you know that you keep me like interested in stuff with the DMs and everything.
Meow. Well, that's just my creative self.
Yeah, and you don't get to be creative and boring. They just don't go together. It's not doable.
Eh. I'm more fun in text.
Uh-huh. Then why do I enjoy you here? Why is it that I've enjoyed you, in spending time with you in, like, other spaces and all too?
I don't know.
Why is it that text is what came after I already enjoyed you in these spaces?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's almost like you're not boring.
Yo ho ho, he took a bite of the Gungam. No, you're not boring, Caddie. You're fabulous. Puts makeup on Caddie. Ooh, thank you. I do like putting on makeup. The ears are wiggling when they're touched. Yes, they are. And I'm okay with that. Anytime that Ella is petting my head or bumping into my ears in any way, they wiggle. Cute. Oh, yeah, it's a fully interactable Kiggy. And at least I have eye candy. There's a wonderful otter to look at from this angle.
Also, I'm not eye candy. I got it now.
No, you see, you are eye candy, but you're behind me. I can't see you.
What am I, chopped liver?
You're not in
So
front of me
what you
either.
what you need to do is grow eyes in the back of your head.
Yeah,
And then you
none.
need to grow them on the side of your head like a prey animal.
No, you see, the difference is, yeah, you're all behind me. I don't see you while I'm doing stuff. Whereas most of the time when I'm looking forward, I see an adorable little otter.
So just evolve to have eyes in the back and sides of your head.
How I do this?
Someone argue using a mirror would help.
I can look up at my camera, but that means I have to look up.
The thing is, mirrors can end up putting a load on things.
Kamoa. When I'm looking up at the Kamoa, then I'm looking up, and I don't want to just look like I'm looking up constantly. Like a spider. Spiders have a lot of eye boobs. I don't need that many eye bulbs. I'd say that
But
anything.
then you can see all of us.
Oh, first time chatter. Hello, little Maydeen. It's not a load when you only loading avatars. Fair facts. And welcome to the stream, little Maydeen, and I hope you enjoy your stay. And not masking background. And fair point on this world, it is very simple, the one that I ended up in right now.
True.
You can see most of the world in the shot right now. Quite literally, there is just a T of dock, and there's a little bit of a world control over there with some kind of controls. I never even went over to look at it. I came here because someone.
There's not even a boat indicating how we got here.
Yeah, we just showed up. We're in the middle of the ocean. Mirrors. Oh, that's what's up there? Okay. Thank you. Apparently there's mirrors up there, so I could, instead of seeing all this lovely ocean, I would see us again. Which would mean I'd see the eye candy,
Bigger
but
than I want it to be.
Oh, that's a pretty puppy.
It's not a puppy.
Is it a woofy
a
or a
puppy.
fopsy? Fopsy, I think.
No.
Woofy?
Something.
No.
Is it Ella?
Doggy.
What
This.
the hell
Oh.
did she send me?
It's a that. And yes, you're allowed in,
This
my
is
lady.
When I got into this is how I became goo.
But it's very pretty. It's a one of those.
Oh.
We adopted the goo into our, mechanics
Meow.
and everything. And
Pretty puppy, Fopsy. Oh my, yes, yes. I believe that's classified as an oh
we
my.
enhanced each other.
There, now you can see the oh my.
That's some nice tattoo art. Damn.
This is not a Fopsy.
It is an interesting.
It's a Rexo.
Yeah. Rexo base.
Rexoium or Rexo.
And someone is
Trying to
calling the
think of a full
Fopsy.
word. It's damn near impossible.
I've also been hearing a lot of dings. I'm curious if I'm missing something important. Okay, nothing there.
It's not a
Ding
canine of
fries
any
are done.
kind.
Ding fries are done.
Well, it's a canine of a kind of its own kind.
Back to doing that. And let's see. Was there anything important happening over here? Okay, no. Okay, well that's sortable. That's not a problem. Boop. 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 And we have a beautiful green girl. Hello, lovely green flopper.
Hi.
How are you, my lady? Mwah.
I'm doing good. Mwah.
You are being pretty as always. Welcome in.
That is downloading for me still. Blue diamonds.
Papa party?
Nick, you are the most beautiful blue diamonds ever, apparently.
Now I see you.
Yay.
Yay.
She is pretty.
Yeah.
And how are you tonight, my greenly green one?
I'm doing good.
I'm glad. Welcome into the chaos. Not,
Not bad.
no, not that one. Not ding the fries are done. Yes, ding the fries are done. Nope, dead. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
Fries are done.
I work at Burger King.
I gotta run. I work at Burger King.
Nick's being cute again.
Oh my god, that is too cute.
Would you like an
Thank
apple
you.
pie with that?
Thank
Would
you.
like an apple pie with
You
that?
can't jump off. There's a barrier.
Yep, you are unallowed to sacrifice yourself. Oh, you can go through the floor, though. That'll work.
I see you.
Found an exploit.
There, Nick found your way
Okay.
out. Just edit yourself down. Yes?
Put your hand on my chest and watch what happens.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of woobles a little bit.
Because it wants to merge.
No, merge with me. You're merge with yourself, silly goo monster.
Spread the goo. Spread the latex goo to others.
So wait, if somebody else had that avatar, would it spread?
Well, apparently my cloning was already on.
To be fair, I do have art of Caddie that has been covered in latex goo. In fact, 2 different versions.
Oh, this also has latex on it as an option,
Boop. Let me see. What don't I need?
as well as hypno stuff.
Something's got to make room here because that looks cute. What don't I need? Sorry, that bunny. You're not as entertaining. Unfavorite you. That one's gone. That one's plus favorited because that's pretty darn cool. And, oh, Nick, did you want to hear me say something?
Goose.
Yeah.
Well, my lovely Nikki,
Wants to merge.
I will happily say your request. I am a good girl. I am a good girl, Nick.
you
I am a good girl.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what, Nick? You're a good girl, too.
I need 700 more points.
What are you saving for at the moment? Never mind. I
Or-
usually know
no,
what
wait,
it is.
I could do. No. You see, I was saving for something else, but now I'm going to do that because I have not enough for that.
Click. Click. Return to generating. Thank you, computer. You have homework to do for me. Okay, so that is what you want now. All right.
Wow.
As requested, the variant that cute Ella behind me wants. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my handle. Ah, shit, I'm a sugar bowl.
You're a sweetheart.
Mow. You know that's cheating, right?
No,
It's
that's
not.
cheating.
It's cheating.
How is it cheating?
Because you get what you want out of
It's
it.
cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And?
Yeah.
And?
It's all true.
There are a lot of things I want that I don't ask for.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
It tends to make people more willing to accept the things that I do ask for.
Meow. When I did plug the new keyboard in, I did on my 15-minute break as I was also trying to get my dinner in the oven, so I didn't get to play with it much. But I did use the odd keyboard controls to change it to at least a pinkish hue. I am looking forward to being able to, after stream, download the software for it so I can get a much pinkier pink as a solid color. I like that version
Or
in the last
pinky or
pose. It
pink?
looks like a ballet pose. Which thing? Where I was doing this?
No.
Putting my paws out like that? That was... Your ballerina. Your baby Babkin butt bow with ballerina function.
Silver's a cutie.
Yeah.
I love
I'll
Silver.
accept the rest of that except for the last one.
Yeah, that last one's true too.
All of your ballerinas. And yes, you found the ballerina icons. Mwah.
No.
Baby Babkin ballerina butt bow. Poof. Oh.
I can't be a ballerina. My ass is too big.
No. Ass size is not going to stop from being a ballerina. Tights come in all sizes.
Ow. Then again, IRL, I have that Hank Hill ass, so I don't know.
Oops, sorry.
You're all good. But Phantom, if you're curious, you may only see like 2 or 3 so far as emotes there. I have probably hundreds of arts of me in a different ballerina outfits. I have a problem.
Yeah, you
That's
put,
who?
you even put,
Okay.
you even put,
You like being cute? What about you like being cute now? Oh, right, 'cause you're cute.
No, I'm not
you even put
cute.
you even put
You're very cute.
No.
Wild in
Oh yeah.
dresses.
Wild puts Wild's own self in dresses.
Nick
You're
Wild.
small, you're cute, you're
Oh, I mean
adorable,
that
you're
Nick.
fluffy.
You're cute. Oh,
You're a teacup lion.
you're
Yes.
saying it now.
Because it's true. It's so very true.
Well, yes, I do like putting Nick
Yeah,
Wild in pretty
Well,
dresses.
So Caddie.
And
you
I
have a choice. You can
I
either
managed to
live
do a
as a
thing.
teacup lion or be a Polly Pocket lion.
I'll stick with teacup lion.
That's still small.
Yeah, but a Polly Pocket's like
Ear perks.
microscopic almost, ain't they? I don't remember how small they used to be.
They are very tiny.
'Cause I had the boy version.
And so speaks the princess. You are cute.
Meow. Chippy chippy choppa choppa. Meow.
And I never had those. I had the micro machines.
And to be fair to what you were saying, the Wild in chat, I have helped that cutie resize some dresses so they could wear them. Wild is actually local to me, and I have helped put expansion panels in a few dresses and redone
If it's a
zippers
deer, does
for
that mean
them.
you can grow the booba? Ow.
Don't look directly in the body. Do not look
No, I'm
directly
not.
in the body.
No, your paws got in my face, and there was a flashing light.
Do not
basically.
look directly in the body. Do not look directly in the body.
Luella. That's not what she's saying. She's saying your hand
Yes,
was in her
Bieber.
face.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, that's part of the body.
Yeah, she,
Yeah, it's all green. It's all neon
Bean.
blue in there, and it's gonna hurt my face. It's gonna
Do not look
activate
directly
my
in the
photosen-
body.
It's gonna activate my photosensitivity.
That is definitely a good
Don't
one there.
correct
I
me when
like
know
it.
What I'm saying.
That is so
Why do
cute.
people correct me when I know what I'm saying?
Not
It's
saying you're
weird.
cute, Phantom. I'm saying your avatar is cute.
Corvid says I should hydromedate.
Deer base is just cute in general. Like,
Yeah.
Hydrate or dihydrate. Agent chat if you're hydrating with me.
yes, but that's a deer base.
Yes, and
I
And
should
deers
know.
are adorable.
I have a deer base.
and I have many different deer-based avatars.
Dranky dranky. It's a very good boy kisser. I like it.
Too, most of them.
and I have
Re-ads.
hilarious boy kissers.
And the ads have eaten Corvid alive. I am sorry. You will return in a minute and a half.
This is a deer
Water is a
base.
fantastic idea.
Do you see how cute and adorable I am?
Aw, you have a little maid dress too. Oh, my glorb. Oh.
Maid dress. I only have one avatar in my favorites that has a maid outfit. No, wait, two.
Phantom, you're going to make me melt. You know that, right?
Masculine one, which would mean
Thank you.
It's
Butler dress?
it's a different name, but it's
Butler
still
dress.
basically a deer base.
Ooh, meow.
Here, a tired kitty.
No.
Well, it is Friday. I've had a long week. Next week's going to be
Yeah, I have
real.
two boy kissers.
Next week's going to
The
be
extremely violent one and this one.
thanks.
No, hon, you have three. You have me.
You like kissing men, though.
I know, I kiss you.
So next week's going to be really
This is not
interesting, and I'm probably going to get more tired and or have a more interesting experience because Wednesday I have to get up early, actually put on gasp boy clothes, business casual, drive my car after packing a
You
lunch,
have to wake up. Why don't you put on makeup?
go and sit around and probably be mostly bored most of Wednesday and find out if I get picked or not picked to be deciding someone's situation.
Great.
So even if I wasn't not going to be streaming 12 hours later, Yeah.
It sucks Valerie got off before I could get on.
This means no,
No
My
sissy
Little
time,
Pony to go watch.
no. Sorry. Well, meow. VRC has crashed. Oh no. Well, that explains why Ella just left.
Ella crashed.
No Ella be crash.
Yep.
Meow. It's okay, Ella. Corvid B. Yay!
You'll be back soon.
We'll see you then.
After these messages, Luella will be right back. And I will be a good little streamer and fill in those icon slots that I got opened up. And I will do my best to edit out some more of the boring lion face ones and put in more of my better stuff. I just have to actually edit some of the art down to emote sizes.
But then the lion face ones are adorable.
They're...
It's like you.
But do you have any idea how much good art I have that I can turn into adorable icons?
They're all cute, though.
But I have so many things that could be on there. So many more fun things. Trust me. Trust me. There's stuff out there you need. You're an adorable... Ow, thank you. Crystal be sipping. You sipping. Corby be sipping as well.
All the hydrates, so I did.
Weird.
Good work. Oh, and Fopsy, if you can hear me... I have a Tickle Caddie available if you, whenever you get time and or want to. Why does everyone think I need that type of reassurance? Not necessarily you need it, but we like being nice and giving people options and stuff like that to let them know that they're loved, even if they, don't require it. Boop. And something went
I
ding.
have claimed my throne.
Oh, you enjoy my head? You're allowed. Oh, now find out what went ding.
Hey, yo, you enjoy,
new follower.
Maddie 11
Hey, yo.
Roblox. Thank you for following Maddie 11. It is good to have you. I hope you enjoy your stay. I am here for chatting and entertaining as much as possible. And Maddie says hi. Hi. Y'all need Jesus in your life. That's what y'all need.
Who needs Jesus when I'm already an angel?
No, I knew Jesus. I know where he was. He lived in the apartment below us, and his ass got deported. True story.
And it came back 3 days later.
No, he didn't. Actually, a year later, his girlfriend and the other two people that lived there, they got busted for dealing drugs. And then their parents came by, and
they got busted for drugs.
No, they was cleaning out the apartment, and they had to take the two babies because both couples had babies. And so hi, love. Hi. Did you hear what I told you?
No, what'd you tell me?
Oh,
I need to move.
I had a tickle that was available. Yes, you heard me. You heard me. All right, you're gonna get your. It makes me feel like my friends. And then the Roman book. Oh my! Kira Taco Bell tickles. Yes, actual tickles. I am for real being tickled. Foxy has my feet and is going to town. Hold Caddie down. Trust me, I'm in my chair. I can't easily get away, and I'm being good and some. kidding as much as I can and trying not to move. But it's hard to not move. Oh. And Ella had just got here and she crashed. I'm sorry, Ella.
Actually walked into a portal.
You're done. Why aren't you done? Are you done? You're never done. I love you. Now where'd my slippers go? There's one, there's the other one. Okay.
And I go back to my chair.
Okay, you're loud up there. Ah, Loella rejoined. Okay, something had just gone wrong.
Is your chat gonna be our chat again?
Maybe. We heard you. You exist.
But seriously, please don't do that to me. It just feels wrong every time.
I'm sorry. I'll do my best not to. It's hard not to because
You especially should know that already, you babkin.
there are certain things that are almost reflexive, like calling people cute, saying I'm sorry for things that are not my fault, apologizing when things break, even if someone doesn't want you to apologize. It is so hard
None
to
of
not
that
do
stuff
it.
is reflexive for me.
I had a lot of that in my childhood, so I was like, that's been enforced in my head so hard, it's hard to undo it.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff was enforced in my head, and I actively undid it.
That, and I had several years of on phone support, in which case I was told again to do it constantly. And
Jesus.
thousands of calls
You didn't
later.
deserve that.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm off the phones. I'm happy I am the one just sending out angry letters mostly and charting things. Putting numbers in
But
boxes.
For me, it really is just one of those things that makes you feel like you're just like taking your hand along my back instead of going, down the way you should. You're going.
Well, would you do me a
No.
little favor? Something easy? Would you come over here so I can give you a hug?
Mood.
Okay. I pet you the right way.
That's the result of doing that stuff to me. Now I'm just like,
Okay.
I want to do things that I'm not going to do.
My bad. Meow.
Yow.
Well, I survived a tickling, so we're caught up on that. That was the half off when I offered.
Finally got tickled.
Yes.
Finally.
Yeah, I got it done twice 2 streams ago. That was hard.
Well, it could happen again at any moment. All anybody has to do is hit you with 10 subs.
This is true. Anyone can do it at any given time, and I fully accept this.
It's usually Commander.
Well, he's a very, very supporting fluff, and I appreciate him a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had the money, I'd probably do it.
We have definitely known him for a lot of years. I can definitely say he's one of the people I've known for decades. Ironically, Connie is on that list of people I can say I've known for decades as well.
My philosophy
Fun
of being
fact.
an ass all the time is a good thing. Good to know.
You're not. No. 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 You're not coming out. No. 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 You're not coming out. You're not coming out. No. No. No.
Meow.
No. No. This is not the time and place. You don't get to. No.
I have had people asking me if I'm going to go to the Ferality that's coming up. And my answer is still, I am not sure.
Leave it the fuck be.
I am still considering whether or not I want to do that. Mostly because anyone I want to see in VR, I don't require to pay for a ticket for. Did you know, Babkin Hat, I don't have to pay $25 to see you? Are you aware of that? Or you, Crystal Floof, did you know I don't have to pay $25 to see you? Even Phantom, you're part of the free package. You don't cost $25 to see either. Congratulations. Now, the
It
world...
doesn't cost you anything to see me.
Now, the world and the experience as a whole, that, yes, I understand I'd have to pay the fee for. And that's actually what I would consider. That and the...
I think I missed context of not paying $25 for what?
Oh, going to Ferality. Now, on the other hand of the coin there, Ferality is still an experience in of itself, just like any FurCon. And it's the only FurCon that you're immediately able to be in your personal space within half a second. All you got to do is take the headset off, and you're not in a giant group of people. But there is that fun experience of being in a giant group of people. A bunch of other like-minded fluffies, a lot of other furries you may not have met. Think of it as kind of a public instance, but not being a public instance. Of people that are just there because they want to be part of that type of an event. So I'm considering it. I didn't go to the mini one last year or the regular one, but now that I've been getting more into VR, I might consider it. I did go around and look at all the dealer booths after the event closed last year for Ferality, and I think that was pretty neat. But I might do it just to try and do it. Don't worry, Phantom. She'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's best to leave her alone.
Yeah.
whatever systems.
And yes, I am more than able to mute a single person. I got discovered. I've had to do that quite a few times when people talk around me too much. Funny, you're like the only person to ever have to worry about muting. Dot, dot, dot. I'm waiting for this. Because exactly. Who'll be... Don't worry about it. It's okay. I was just making sure everyone else in the room knew what was going on. Nothing important to worry about.
Yep.
Meow. I am happy, though, it is weekend. I have a lot of relax I want to get in this weekend. I'm going to get a lot of sewing done this weekend. I've actually made a lot of progress on the waist section of my poodle fursuit.
Nice.
I cut out the... Okay, defining this in shapes. There are two pieces that are going from the center of the crotch groiny area that go around and meet up again at the back to go for the around the waist. And in the middle, there is a strip that's going to go between the legs with basically ends in a kind of a diamond shape at a point. That way the two side pieces are arching up a little bit. making nice big curves around my hippity hips. And then the other part goes down in between and, finishes off the middle leg zone. And like all of the fluffy parts of my poodle suit, they're all standoff so that the fluffier fur parts, the poodle cut bits, are stood off by an inch from the rest of the body, padded out with polyfill. So between the shorter pile of fur of the main body and the longer pile of the fluff parts, it is then again puffed out by the polyfill portion, which so far every bit I've done this to, it looks really good. The effect I was going for is passing. And I can say that from the ears, the hair tuft, the shoulder floof / chest. I made a fluff on the back of the upper arm, and around the wrists so far. What's left of that is, of course, the waist section I'm working on. I'm going to do another oval on each of the hips, and a ankle cuff, and of course a poof on the end of the tail, because what's a poodle without a big floof on its tail? And it is a boy, even though it is a pink poodle, and his name is Frou Frou, because that's how my brain works. Poodle with non-floof? Nah, it's got love. Yeah, it's possible, but that's boring. Boring. Yeah, I love how floof the poodle is turning out. It's turning, the differentiation is really making a look to it. Look at them childbearing hips. Why, thank you. I do have the hips. And those are the hips to go by. Floppas have pretty hippers. Pretty.
The question is, do they not lie? Are they truth givers?
I don't know. I haven't asked them any questions.
You know, hips don't lie.
But you two are pretty.
So are you.
Phantom is a handsome otter.
Yeah, so are you.
And I'm a boring lion.
No. No, you're not.
No.
Meow.
You can stop lying about that.
No. It leave a film. Honestly, I think the thing that scares me the most about jury duty is the fact they specifically said no electronic devices, no phones or anything going in with you. So,
that makes sense.
yeah, the problem is being a very connected person like I am, being stuck in a place where I can't talk to other people and I can't look up stuff on the internet and I can't ADD my way around with with my phone or whatever. Yeah, you're right, Shiny. I'ma die. I'm be dead. So when you see me, either when you'll probably last see me on Tuesday when you're streaming sometime. After that, that'll be the end of Caddie. I'll be dead after that. So sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
It's amazing how connected we are at this point in our lives and how much my ADD adapted to the world. Well, the world adapted to me, I'd say, is a better way of putting it, because it gave me more things I can do and do while I'm doing another thing and do while I'm doing another thing and use this part of my brain and use this part and use this part and use this part and use this part that's trying to just count things randomly and this part that just want to see numbers go up, etc., etc. And I know I can have books with me, I'm going to take a stack of BattleTech tech manuals in my backpack along with my packed lunch. Which reminds me, I didn't buy any lunch meat to make lunch with. I should do that this weekend before I forget. Because I will need to make myself a sandwich or something for Wednesday. Book with a phone inside. Yeah, the hard part is they scan you on the way into a courthouse. So, I remember that whenever we went in to get our marriage license stuff, do it. No, I am not going to. No. Yeah, they check you real good before you're allowed in there. But I definitely will have plenty of the kind of books that make me happy. I know this may sound stupid, but shout out for Shiny. Thank you, Fopsy, for doing that. Yes, Shiny is a wonderful streamer. You should all go follow her. She is a good little dear. She plays a lot of fun games. Like car drivey ones. I know My Summer Car. She's played a lot. I don't remember what you're playing last. My brain doesn't follow that long. And you're playing VR chat.
I know what they were playing.
What?
A game.
Oh,
a game.
Well, the shout out actually says Operation Tango was the last thing she was playing too. So I could just read the words in front of my face, but my brain pad's stupid like that. Meow, meow.
My brain don't brain at all most of the time.
I feel you on that. Mine goes all the time, constantly, just not where I want it to. I swear, every time
I actually learned something.
Oh, you're welcome, little
some
shiny
people
puff.
have really bad handwriting.
Yeah?
I learned apparently that's a sign you're a genius. Because your brain is going faster than your hand can catch up to. That's why doctors have really bad handwriting.
Do you want a fun fact? Elementary school, we had handwriting class. Do you know the only class I would consistently get D's in?
Handwriting?
Handwriting.
My handwriting's god-awful, too.
My mind was...
That is a sign you're a genius, because your brain's going so fast, your hand can't catch up.
I hated repeating
Your
things.
handwriting's sloppy.
I hated repeating myself. I understood what an L was. I understood what an E was. I didn't need to make 50 of them. I made one. Are we done? Can I move on? I have other things to learn. There are chapters of this math book I haven't looked at yet. I was constantly going ahead of the teacher on that. Every year, I'd just be going, what sections are you going to make us do the problems out of? Okay, you'll make us do all the regular numbers and then some of the word problems. All right, well, I'll do all the number parts, all the number problems. And it's like be three or four lessons ahead at minimum at any given time with that. And the teacher would be like, why do you already have your homework done? Well, I did everything but the word problems that you were going to tell me to do. And so that way, as soon as you tell me which word problems to do, I'll do them. All right, do all the numbered ones, and then the first and third word problem. Got it. Okay, I'm done now. No, you need to turn that to tomorrow. But I'm done now. That wasn't hard. I figured this one out a week ago. I've been sitting here just kind of napping through class because you haven't taught me anything new. Boring teacher. I have terrible handwriting, and I'm still dumb.
Shut up.
Be fair. Not having good handwriting isn't necessarily meaning you're dumb, but it's a potential. Ironically, I always hated English class because rules always seemed to be kind of fluffy. But I loved math and science because rules were static. 1 plus 1 was 2. Unlike Fopsy's, 1 plus 1 could equal 3 for excessively... Oh, 2 plus 2 could equal 5 for excessively large values of 2. But in reality, numbers made sense. I could make sense of this is a way numbers do things. I like this. I'm going to work on from that. And then give me the next thing. This is another symbol. This symbol makes the numbers do this. And then I learned that. And then I know that. And then I move on to the next thing. Sentence structure is fluffy. Oh, sure, Act. You can come in. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on. It is already after 10, but welcome on in, Caddie.
Yeah, math is great until they start adding letters, and it's like, why the hell is there letters?
Yeah, and
Swear to God, you use X more. You use the letter X in math more than you do in English.
And then words aren't spelled the way that they should be. Like, this is how words work. This is what makes a letter do this noise. This is what makes it do that noise. And then, oh, no, that's not how this works. I came up with the word baloney. Bologna. Hi, Act. Hi, Cad Pig. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Kitty. I'm doing better after I said all the stuff I did during the first hour or so of this stream. So, yes, I'm doing much better.
That's good.
I had a lot of real talk to take care of, and it did. I learned before I made a problem. Well, I mean, I learned before I made a problem where it caused more damage. That's a good way to put it. I was overstressing myself and not taking enough me time.
Oh, overstimulation.
Well,
yeah.
I was working 45 hours a week, and then I was streaming for 12-ish. So, and people then were expecting me to do things for them on the weekends and go do this and that. And I still had adult things I had to do, like food, cleaning the house, doing laundry, all that fun stuff. And I was not getting me time. So I'm not quitting.
Wise words from everybody's favorite uncle. Good peace and quiet is good for your mental well-being.
Who
the heck said that?
Uncle Iro.
Oh.
Him is good, Uncle.
I'll get to that at some point.
But good news,
past that episode.
You will still see Caddie stream every Monday. I'm going to stick to Mondays from 7 till at least 10. Elsewise, I will actually come and hang out in VR chat and talk to people and be social and do things. I know. What is up with that idea? Being allowed to actually have fun.
Be social and do things and be cute and adorable while doing it.
Maybe show up in someone else's stream. Maybe hang out.
Anyway, so how are you three doing? Silver, Crystal, and Jet?
I'm doing good.
Hey,
doing all right.
Hey.
Silver's busy being a babkin.
I'm currently a floppa.
Floppa.
Yeah, regardless, you're always a babkin.
I'm okay. I'm doing all right. Yeah, been on for about almost 5 hours.
Oh my.
I mean, the most time I got on is almost 16 hours, and that was New Year's Eve.
Look at my user. You can tell well in English. You done good enough there, Jack.
I will say I had really good grades in school. I remember I had like a 3.8. I would have had 4.0 if I didn't fall asleep during German class. The only problem with that is it was the first class during the day, so it was like super boring, and I was tired from just waking up. So it's like nap time.
I graduated from college with a solid 4.0.
I mean, to be honest, anybody who learns a new language only wants to learn the swears, so they can swear in another language so nobody understands what they're saying.
This is fair. When
there's only one insult I know in another language, and that's puto. That's it. That's all I know.
I think at one point I even said,
wants to join off me, but I
teach us
can't
how to
because
say
they
the
haven't
F word
mentioned
in
it.
German. That way we can just done.
I'll happily friend them so they can join. That'd be fine. Or I can.
My friend is actually a weird one, so
Okay.
please be aware of that.
Are they calm enough for this stream?
I don't know.
They're your.
Caddie has to put up with us, I think.
I mean, my friend Lucifer wanted to join, but I'm not letting him back in here. He's very disruptive.
Yeah.
Besides, I'm probably not going to be on for much longer anyway. At this point, I'm almost at Caddie needs to stop and go eat noodles or something. Nudes!
There you go.
I like nudes o'clock. Go take care of yourself, Caddie. I will, in a little bit. I'm not quite done being me yet. I'll go to...
No, now.
I'm feeling good still, so I'm not feeling like it's time to run away yet and go hide in the kitchen. But in college, we had a programming class we had to take. And the teacher gave us an assignment. And we were supposed to study something, then go over to the lab and make a program that did whatever it was he asked us to do. So I studied. I read what we needed to do. I went to the lab. I made the program, and I dropped it in his folder. And then the next day, we came back in, and it was lecture day again. He said, okay, since none of you figured out how to do this, we're going to go over this all again. I said, raised my hand and said, I turned mine in. Okay, so none of you but Caddie know how to do this and didn't get your assignments done. We're going to go over this again. I'm like, I'm going to be out in the hall taking... I'm going to be out in the hall. I left the room, went out into the hall, and laid down on one of the benches and took a nap. And I heard as I was going out, one of the bitch girls saying, are you just going to let him leave like that? And the teacher said, yeah, he's the only one that got the assignment done yesterday. He already knows how to do this.
The assignment done. What about you?
He figured this out. He doesn't need me to teach him that again. Program takes over. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. But yeah, I quickly figured out basic stuff like that, so I sailed through college, and then my degree did nothing for me. I don't think it in any way helped me get this job. I use any knowledge I had almost never. I already knew how to put a computer together. It just gave me a little bit more details and a little more concept of how to advance my tech capabilities as technology changes. So it didn't even teach me anything directly as much as it taught me how to keep teaching myself as parts evolved, as we change things up. I honestly would say I am lucky that when I was in college, it was around the time that Pentium 3 tried the slot instead of a socket for a little bit there. Because I got to not only experience the concept of what a socket chip was, but then what a slot potentially was, and it gave me the concept to not feel trapped in, oh no, there's a new thing, or how do I do this? More of a, okay, how do I learn how to now do this new thing? And that was also when AGP was the graphics card slot. So I moved on from there. I learned AGP, I learned PCI Express, and so forth. I happily moved on with ATA 166, 100, and 133 onto SATA, onto NVMe and stuff. Strady is cooking food. Strady, could you cook some for me too? Would you make me a yummy food as well? You don't have to. See you later, Caddie. Good night, Strady. You have a good rest of your night. Enjoy your nom-noms. I'll probably make myself ramen when I get off. I think that's a good idea. I did pick up some eel sauce when I was at the store. Discord, thank you, Fopsy. And YouTube, also a good thing. I'm only 120-ish away from my YouTube goal of being able to monetize. It doesn't cost you anything if you just follow. It helps me a ton. I hope I do sleep. I wasn't asleep. Oh, yeah, get some sleep, Strady. I hope you get some rest. Shout out. Ow. No, you don't need to shout out Cadpig Jr. Otters. Thank you. I appreciate you. But I found unagi sauce at the grocery store. In the Asian foods aisle, and yes, it is the same barbecue sauce that comes on eel sushi that you get at all the good places. And I was like, oh my blob, this is so good. I had some last night. I put on egg rolls instead of like, sweet and sour or duck sauce or something. It was fine, but today with my lunch, I'd had a small bowl, like a 1-cup bowl of leftover rice in the fridge. So I just squirted some of it on there and I microwaved it up, stirred it. I was like, oh, that's it. That's where it needs to be. It needed rices. Rices made it right. Not the cheapest sauce that I've put in our cabinet, but not the most expensive by far. And one I will definitely be buying again because eel sauce makes Caddie happy. I am going to try it this weekend with the rainbow trout from the good source this time, not from the Walmart.
Oh, his first mistake, he bought it from Walmart.
Well, it was pre-sealed, so it wasn't something Walmart put in a container. And I'd been having bad luck at Meijer having stuff in stock that I was wanting. So when I saw that big pile of rainbow trout, I picked it up and I thought, this should be fine. It was fine the first day, but not as the leftovers. Did not leftovers well. Are you a sad flopkin? You're making a sad face at me. Are you okay? Or are you accidentally making a sad face?
They're gonna have to go because they're having a back.
I'm sorry. Back coughing. Yeah. Oh my, I am so sorry. I didn't notice your words up there. I love you, little flopkin. I hope you feel better.
Oh.
There are things you can do to improve the text box. Such as instead of having it over their head, having it in front.
You take care of yourself.
That would be smart. I should try that.
It actually makes it float in front of them, which avoids the whole, it disappears inside their head shit.
Comfort and safety. I think it was in there. Was it in there? No. User interface? I know I just recently had to go in there to find non-friend allowingness.
Yeah, user interface.
See you
scroll down
later.
until you get to
Okay.
chat box.
Oh, which
Chat
one
box
was?
position changed to
Take
forward.
care.
Take care,
Take
sir.
care.
Mwah. We love you, Silver.
Meow.
Go back in there. All right.
Love you, hon.
Okay, which window was it in there, Ella? I'm in the main.
User interface.
Okay, user interface. Oh, there's chat box.
Scroll down. Yeah.
Position.
And then chat box position. Yeah. Forward.
Forward. Oh, that's awesome. Now it's in her boobs.
That's because of how close you are, but still, you should be able to read it.
I actually looked down like the fuck.
I'll change that later, but now I know where that is because I don't want to miss anything. My words are up here. Okay, broke myself.
Wow.
Sorry. I love you, Silver. I'm sorry. I know you're hurting right now, and I don't mean to laugh about anything related to you when you're not feeling good, but if it makes you feel any better, you made me smile just by having words in your boobs. Boob words. But I hope you feel better, honey, okay? You take care of yourself. Boob words. Meow. Meow to the meow meow. Meow.
These are the friends I surround myself with.
Boob words. Anywho, now that I've gotten past that.
Past the boob words.
Boob words. You all can be entertained by what you want to be entertained by. I sometimes find my own fun in life. Apparently that's mine.
And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that.
Yay!
Being amused by stupid shit means your life is full of excitement.
And pet the kitty. Pet the kitty. Act as a good kitty. And yes.
Yes.
Bink. Bink. Little Flappy Flap, you are more than welcome back. Blurble to the flarble. Getting used to a new computer is always an uphill battle, but I'm really happy that this transition has gone way smoother than a lot of previous ones. And this time I was even changing to Windows 11 from Windows 10, so
Why?
I'm surprised it went by
Why?
fine. Why? Why'd I do that?
No.
No, this.
Oh, all
You
of...
don't see the wings.
Oh,
Oh.
Valerie, sweetie, if you could move her at least a little bit to your right, because your wings are in Ella. Thank you. I'll make sure the camera's on everybody, don't worry. I will stretch it. Boop. There. All better. But I've had that feeling too, where someone's I've accidentally put avatar parts on someone and didn't realize it. It happens. You never know what everything behind your camera looks like. And we love you, Valerie. Welcome back, cutie moth.
Thanks. I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry.
I just sound as I do when I'm saying such things.
Nothing to be sorry for. Little moth.
Plus, my mood has nothing to do with her, so
Me.
it's not her fault.
Still love you too, Ella.
Um,
I'm staying back. But still love you too.
I punched the wall 3 times.
I'm sorry. Granted, I'd probably make things worse by saying that, but I love you. 7. I say that's a safe word. That doesn't make anything bad. Anyway, I appreciate you there, Ella. I do. Meow. I also know the answer of sometimes there's not a right word to say in a given situation. I have been there enough times.
Learn to say nothing those times.
Yeah, I'm bad at that. I'm better at putting my foot in my mouth accidentally by trying to fix things.
It's easier for me to learn to do like what's actually needed in those moments because of lack of empathy.
I have learned more than enough times.
Then, dog.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's easier for me to just change the behavior because none of my sense of self is reliant on others. It's harder for people with empathy because your sense of self is reliant on others. So you're always worrying about others and stuff, whereas I'm just like, I don't.
Well, I definitely do that. I'm constantly worrying about other people. I may not show it always in the way most people would see it, but yes, I
My
am.
brain just sees it as various mechanics to take into consideration.
Mew. Valerie. You're a pretty little moth, you know that?
But it does
Meow.
mean that I don't understand why people get so down about like ways that I behave, because it's nothing to do with them. It logically
Everybody.
makes no sense, but it's not a logical thing.
Yeah.
So
Different people interact in different ways, and different people process things in different ways. And it can be just as simple as you came from a different region, or you came from a different upbringing, or your brain just is wired a little differently than the other person involved in the question. And that's okay. We're all here to be whatever we are, and to learn to people in the way that we need to people as much
I
as
just
we...
think it's sad when they like leave out of my life because of that such stuff. And I'm like, but you did nothing wrong.
Yeah. I have enough interesting people in my life with interesting personality types that I wouldn't leave you just for the stuff. I don't... for however you are on any given day, just because... Oh.
But it's like they get it in their heads that they've somehow hurt me, and I'm like, but I'm not wired like you. I don't have that hurt.
Well, yes, I'm not
Don't
going to
project
lie.
your hurt onto me.
I worry that I hurt you. I worry that I make you unhappy, but I understand that I don't. But it's hard to stop my head from thinking these things. Because you know how the thinker works sometimes. It just keeps doing whatever it wants to do, whether or not you have said, no, this is fine. Whereas the answer is, yes, this is fine? I think my train of thought went sideways there.
I just accept when people tell me the thing is fine.
Now. But yeah,
And what sucks is when they tell me the thing is fine, and then it's actually not fine, and then I find out later, and I'm like, then why did you lie to me?
Yeah.
And they go on about like my feelings. I'm like, but I don't have feelings like that.
Yeah. I get you. I get you. As much as I can, I get you. Again, brain wired differently,
I
but
make it, I make it obvious when there's something that upsets me. I don't. It's like they're trying to take all these things into consideration that don't apply to me.
well, yes, I'm always thinking about everything that possibly could or could not apply to a person. But that's the more fun of it. I have 1,000 things going on in my head right now around this conversation, deciding whether or not this is a good idea, a bad idea, whether I should say this or that, whether I should do this or that, whether or not you say you do or don't want something to happen, and knowing where the boundary should or shouldn't be. And yeah.
Welcome to
I
my
don't.
world.
Yep. Yes, Valerie.
I
Yes.
used to think like that, and then I managed to reduce it down to a reasonable level. And now I'm at a point where I don't have any of those thoughts. It's just
So
fluff.
what? Every decision you make is basically buying a bullet or something?
Hmm.
And just shoot for the moon without overthinking?
It's a way to be. I'm not going to aim for that direction myself, but if that's how you want to be and that's how your head works best, I say be how you have to be what you are. I like the fact that I overthink in a certain way just because it does help me understand
yeah.
a lot of different people in a lot of different ways. So I can
I just did not like waking up and having existential thoughts immediately, and now I don't.
This is fair. And
That literally just started yesterday.
Pearl Mohan,
I'm like,
no
yes.
tickle. Well, I'm glad you woke up feeling okay.
For the first time in my life, it was empty. It is empty.
This is a good
It
thing.
feels so nice.
I lie about the thing being okay when they're not, admittedly, but it's because I found it's easier than trying to get the other person to really care or trying to explain. Yeah, that's how a lot of it. Yep.
I don't need to care. I just
Right.
need to do the thing that they want me to do, and that's what I do. Because I operate transactionally. If you want me to treat you in this way because you like that, then okay. Then treat me in this way, and we'll get along.
Boop. I see that boop emote there.
So for me, it's simple on-off switches like that.
It's fair. Everybody's wired the way they're wired, and you're wired that way. And that's not the same way that Valerie is wired. That's not the same way that Crystal's wired, and that's not the same way I'm wired. We're all in our own different special ways. And we all can be our own spinning lions, sitting here, spinning around aimlessly as I'm
like a broken
thinking.
TV.
But for
It's
some
just-
reason, people see the ways that I am are as wrong, and I'm like, why?
Wrong is relative. Wrong is for them wrong. Wrong is not for you wrong. I wasn't talking about you exactly. I'm just talking about this is fair.
Push it on me.
Yeah.
I guess.
We don't need to push our feelings onto other people and make them do how we do. And that's okay.
I don't require empathy to treat people well.
This is good. And it's okay if you do use empathy to work with other people and to try and
Yes.
figure the world out and keep track of everything. I certainly do. That is definitely my direction.
Yes.
But part of my existence for the longest time has been a public relations type person. So if I wasn't doing stuff like that, I wouldn't make it nowhere. I would have failed at my job. and I would have failed at my existence, my task in life of being a social creature, of understanding as many people and trying my best to socialize with as many people, like blue kitties, cute moths, lovely otters, whatever Crystal wants to be at the moment, which includes a Redamon, and Luella creatures,
I
Robodoodles.
understand a lot of things.
Meow.
Meow.
I'm just
Meow.
saying that you don't have to pretend. Like, people don't have to pretend around me.
Hmm. Well, yeah, what I was getting to there was this computer transition worked much better than I was expecting it to. The change from Windows 10 to Windows 11 was definitely not as bad when I was moving up a computer that much faster, so I didn't have any drag from it. And everything installed fine. I have not had any major software issues, no major hardware issues since then. The only hardware issue we really had, and I'll say this is a legit issue, one time when Fopsy booted up her computer, the second NVMe drive didn't show up. But after reboot, it came back. So, Windows was just being Windows. But everything else has been working fine so far. Even my tablet driver's installed fine. So, yay, I can draw whenever I feel like it. That's another thing I'm looking forward to having time for, is potentially my mind letting me draw. And draw for me, not just because I get a commission to work on. Not complaining about any of those. I actually enjoy whenever someone commissions me because they come to me with an idea. Not I have to think up an idea, because that's where I've been stalling lately is I want to draw for me, but I don't have an idea I want. But someone pays me money and says they want this, and I'm like, okay, I want to draw this. And then I do it. And then I put a blue raccoon in a pretty tutu. Or I make an icon for a really nice raptor. And that makes me happy too. Also, not going to lie, the extra, $25 or whatever in the checking account's not a bad thing. Drawing good, yo. It's good to have a hobby that potentially could pay a little bit of money here and there. I'm curious. Let's see. Click on that first. Click. Thank you. Click, clicky. And bloop. Any potential targets? Oh, I see one I haven't bothered in a while. Okay. All right. I got a plan. That one actually would probably work out good. Yeah, and I have a backup plan in case that plan doesn't work. And a backup for the backup plan. It's good to have plans. Because I think I am getting a little bit on the tired side. I do love all of you. You're all amazing foofs. I appreciate you. Both in chat and locally. It's good to see you in VRC. I'll see you next time. Ow. It's always good to see you in VRC, little act. You're a good kitty. In fact, because of this, there's a better chance you will see me more often. Not streaming, having fun, visiting people, being social. Oh my god.
Hey.
Piss, 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 piss. What? Yes. You called. Yeah, I know. The otter made the noise.
I was like, don't do the butt.
You did that to yourself. You got me to run over because you made the noise.
Yes.
I'm not falling for that.
Anyway, I appreciate you all. If you hadn't seen it already, we do have a Discord, exclamation Discord. We have a YouTube channel, exclamation YT. And I got a first-time chatter. Well, here's someone I did not expect to catch this evening. Hikari. Well, hello. Thank you for your first time chatting. I apologize. You're coming in right, tormenting. Yes, that's what you do, kitties. You came in just as I am looking to start your raid. I was giving my little goodbyesies and stuff, and there's a big yellow shield in front of me.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's okay, no problem. I was like, what's that? Oh, that's the thing. Wow, be wagging. Good to see you again, Cad Piggy. Oh, well, thank you, Hikari. It was good to see you as well. Thank you for joining. Thank you for chatting. And hanging out for a little bit. For future reference, for the time being, I'll be streaming on Mondays from 7 to 10 Eastern Daylight. If you're curious what time that is, that was 3 hours and 40 minutes ago, is when I would have started come Mondays. I am, for the moment, cutting off both Wednesdays and Fridays, streaming 1 day a week to focus on my family and my hobbies and all of our mental health here to keep us both happier.
Focus on the mental health.
I am not streaming both for my sanity and for my Fopsy's sanity for both the same and the opposite reasons in both instances. This makes a lot of sense if you want to watch the first hour of this VOD when it comes up. I explained it in many different ways.
I think you're overcomplicating the explanation, the short form explanation, because you really could just say that you just need to take care of your mental health and leave it at that.
I do, but I explained why and where it was actually affecting was the thing. And like how it was affecting me in different ways.
But you could I'm saying you could explain it that simply, and then also point out that you do have a more in-depth one at the start of the stream.
Very true. Yeah, simple answer. Taking me time. Long answer. Go listen to the whole reasoning afterwards.
Yeah.
Enjoy. And for now, let's see here. I have my pick. It yelled at me like 2 streams ago when I tried to raid to someone, so I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'm going to try. Call me on trying. Haha, came up in a short amount of typing.
Person called you a cad big chibi. That just reminds me of how you're a teacup lion.
Meow. All right, starting the raid process. Yay, it didn't yell at me. Okay, it's going to happen. It's happening. It's going to work. Yay. Okay, now I get out of this. But yeah, thank you all again for spending time with me. I look forward to seeing you again on Monday. And at some point in the near future, my Fopsy will be streaming again. If you want to follow her, link in the description box below. The cute pink Fopsy. I will be editing my schedule after I'm done here so that no one thinks I'm going to be streaming on other days that they would otherwise be expecting it. But for now, I'm going to send you off to a really cute otter. Let him know he's a cutie pie, and the Caddie sent you. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you for streaming. You are welcome, Jack.
The Phantom? No, I'm kidding.
No, Timmy.
I'm kidding. I'm really just joking.
Different otter. It's a different otter. It's a diff one. You know there's more than one of them? Love you, Phantom. All right. On your way, kids, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Click.
Bye.
Button go click.
Bye.
Flame go on,
And we're
and
clear.